time, honestly.
Because, like, okay, we're already live. I just want to get this thought out really quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the origin of Franklin Richards was my favorite part of that run. The entire, like, story of seeing... Do you know anything about it? Because I don't want to spoil you.
No, I don't know anything about them or the Fantastic Four. I fear.
Okay.
This will be... Jonathan Hickman will be my introduction to the characters outside of, like, the movies.
Okay. Well, you're in for a wild ride, man. God, I'm so tapped in to that run. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the Honored Ones podcast, everybody. A happy, merry Sunday to all of you. How we all doing?
What up, chat? What up? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing great on this fine Sunday evening. Mm-hmm. We got some chapters. We got a book club.
We've been waiting for this
club.
One. Oh my God, bro. Like, chat, you don't understand. I haven't had to. Let me not spoil it yet. Let me not tell him the stats yet.
Yep. Let's not tell him the stats. But I promise y'all this will be entertaining. Mm-hmm. I promise y'all. Lock it in.
Mm-hmm.
Lock it in, chat. But first we got a few super chats less members. So Demon Akatsuo, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Kick.com. Hakari is broke, penniless, jobless, lost it all to May's crypto scam, and stopped Kurara from standing up to Wee Wee's body shaming.
This is
First of all,
nuts.
Thank you for the membership. W hate. We love to see it. I love to see the hustle. I love to see the grind. W Hakari hate. Good stuff.
Demon Akatsuo, appreciate you. Like, first of all, yes, that was funny, but also, when did you switch up on Hakari? I thought you were on board.
You're gonna make her upset, bro. Demon Akatsuo has been a Hakari hater. Holy.
Is she not a recent convert?
She is a Kurara fan, and that's the closest she's getting to liking Hakari.
Wow. So wait, why aren't you happy? They're a decent pairing from like the 3 panels we got with them.
Nah, Hakari's a bum. Next question.
Let's see. Oh my God, it just like sprinted all the way to the bottom. Plebby.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome. Thank you for becoming an honored one. Appreciate you. And hope you enjoy.
Yeah, see you Thursday. Jaden 2011. Thank you for the 2. Nobara was next question.
Not top 3, but I love the spirit. Damn, I love it.
A follow. Oh yeah, was that a follow from your stream?
No. Who was the real MVP against Sukuna? Is an answer to the stream question.
Oh, that was very clever. Sleeping Danger. Little head pats for you. Ron Weasley 23.
That was not Sleeping Danger game.
Jane 2011. That's my bad. I apologize, and I'll rescind Sleeping Danger's head pats and give them back to you. Sleeping Danger, I'm sorry. You'll have to earn those a different time. Ron Weasley 23. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Cream's hooked on Naruto like it's crack in the 80s.
Bro hooked on that shit like it's Galaxy, guys, chat. Nah.
Okay. All right, man.
Anyway, chat. Anyway. Oh, Jen 3011, thank you for the 5. I'm also so fucking mad they confirmed Miwa was protecting Maki instead of Maki taking that shit. She didn't need that credit, Gege. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I'm sorry to say, Miwa was the only one that could have done it. And DG, thank you for being a member for 8 months. BR, I fear your goat Shin got cooked by Dollar Store Nagumo. It happens, bro. It's a training arc.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep getting cooked. And I'm gonna stand by my goat regardless, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what? He ate concrete the way no one else ever has in this story. And once he gets up, recovers from that concussion, recovers from that CTE, you best believe he's gonna get 1% stronger. Dude. Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. I can't wait for Shin to come out of the other side, like an order member level, just for all the other order members to come out like even stronger. Like if they're all just like a bunch of Takamuras now, just to keep the scale. Like
that'd be insane.
I know Shin's gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah, very. I will be on Shin's side. Like, bro, what? That's not fair. Why is Osaragi like prime Sakamoto level now? How does that even make sense?
Also, Shin. Bro, Shin's got to be the worst power scaler I've ever seen in my life. He just saw a guy who threw him through a bunch of solid concrete, effortlessly, shudder in fear of this guy, and he's like, what's the big deal? Like, bro, self-preservation, bro, where's it at?
If I fight you and get sent below, you just shot that guy in the leg and he didn't react? Yeah, I got this one, bro. Here's a
Why?
knee to the face.
Shin,
That's a W,
brother,
bro.
you should not have this much confidence.
Jump into the fire, gang. Jump into the fire, and hope you don't get burned.
He got burned. Immediately.
Yeah, bro. It's all good,
okay,
bro. He's
you
developing
know
a
what,
resistance.
And you know what killed me too? It had nothing to do with his training. Like the whole thing was like Shin was supposed to exercise his ESP, right? Because like you're not built like that physically. You're a bum. You couldn't run a 440. Like they were talking all kinds of crazy shit to Shin, right? They were calling him a couch potato, right? A rug mover, whatever. But he decides not to go in with his ESP, but with a kick. He's not Sakamoto, gang. We gotta get him to stop.
Nah, bro, lock in, Shin. You can be strong. Listen, bro, the knee landed. I'll say that. The knee landed. It just so happens that no other attack did. He just, after that first surprise attack, it just so happened he didn't land another one.
Okay. The way it was framed was that Joe didn't dodge it because it wasn't worth dodging.
No, bro, that nosebleed, W nosebleed scaling. Listen, bro, I will say, when I saw the handcuff around the ankle, I said, "Ah, man." All right, fair enough. And ending each chapter with you getting your ass beat. All right. I see he's gonna make me work for this. Suzuki's really gonna. He's like, nah, bro, you're gonna earn being a Shin fan. All right. I feel like the past 180 chapters have really done their job, but I guess me and Shin gotta really lock in, bro.
I
Gotta
guess,
really buckle down.
I guess Shin's been sleeping on the job. Like, I didn't realize he was taking his sweet time. All right, Suzuki, that's maybe L story interpretation. My bad.
Yep.
What happened?
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's see. Anime Ginger, thank you for the 5. Listen to old pods and BR switcher from liking Hakari to hating was generational. I aim to please. I aim to please.
It just seems like maybe
I aim to please Hakari haters.
Okay,
now.
you know what, bro? Let me give you. I don't know if you'll count this as glaze. You'll make the final ruling when I'm done.
Sure.
The fact that you kind of precogged Hakari stocks falling off subconsciously and just immediately started hating before any of us knew that Gege was like gonna fuck us on that is genuinely impressive. I don't know like what happened. I don't know if like a messenger from God came to you to give you like a warning about that. But you got off the ship early, dude. You were gifted with the gift of prophecy. Like Apollo really clutched it up. What's the secret?
Yeah, hold on, bro. Let me get a towel. Damn. Listen, bro. It's just staying true to your
Damn,
path,
bro. You have
man.
a mop. There's some like next to you. They got off the towel. Like fuck.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man. No, I'd love to say that it was purely a business decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did it. A lot of it was for the love of the game. But
there was no game to love yet. That's what I'm saying, man.
But bro, games have to be invented by someone, right? Someone had to play basketball first. Someone had to kick a soccer ball first, or a football. If you're literally in any other part of the world. Someone had to tackle a motherfucker with pads on, give him CTE, and say, "Hold on, wait a minute. This is what America's about." I simply something in my brain chemistry changed.
Bro, I couldn't be on the
And
ground.
I couldn't.
I couldn't be on the ground floor of like a modern sport. Like I couldn't be the beta tester for football.
A beta tester for no, bro. You would become ground up dust.
Yeah. No helmet, no knee pads, no shoulder pads. Like just raw dog and tackle with a guy who's like, I mean, even back then, 200 pounds was big. Just eating that. I say as I'm now 200 pounds.
Yeah, bro. Their 200 pounds is different than our 200 pounds, gang.
Because the basic weight was like
muscles,
80.
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I will just say, honestly, out of all of my agendas, the Hakari hate one has like so much fruit, bro. I feel like I'm in the Garden of Eden. Like, this is insane.
Okay, bro. You know what? W for you. W ending.
We'll talk about the chapter and I'll explain why, bro.
Okay.
We'll talk about the chapter and I'll explain why, bro.
Yeah, but, I mean, Hakari was gonna deal with Sukuna. You know what I mean? Like, so like I don't even know if like maybe your stocks just kind of fell off, and I can't even do this bit. Ironically.
I was
Oh my
gonna
God.
say like
No,
come on,
I'm
bro.
backing out. Next is thank you for the 5. Creams, can I have a serious question? Considering the current events of the Chainsaw Man manga, do you believe Part 1 was still a happy ending? Uh, like in a vacuum, yes. In context of Part 2, no.
Okay, development slow but sure.
Let's see.
We'll take it. We'll take
Yeah.
it. Bosoy, thank you for the 1,000. Just shook my head reading Akari say Uraume was tough. How do we get here, man? He was supposed to be goaded. Bet BR was giggling reading that, kicking my feet too.
He was on his stomach reading that shit, and he was like,
That yeah. I was like, KK. Like yeah,
like
bro. This was
little
fuck.
little red
No,
blush lines.
it was
fucking out.
so. I will. Oh. This chapter is funny for a multitude of reasons, right? Uh, so many different reasons, right? But God, Hakari being like, I planned on fighting Sukuna. Uraume was just so tough.
Bro, you're not
You're
hearing what you
so-
just said? Like,
You're so funny, gang. You're so
Like,
so.
if you
Oh my
couldn't
God,
handle
that's
Uraume,
hilarious.
like, Uraume gave you a tougher time than Kashimo, gang. What do you mean, Sukuna? What?
That was hilarious. Piercing Blood Victim said, "Ha, Kenji Akari, I've met my rival. I've met my equal."
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude, that shit killed me. Like, bro thought he was on the team. Fuck
Yeah, they put him on the billboard and they said, he's like, guys, I'm one of you. No.
Bro, I got so
No.
mad when I saw him in that like Mount Rushmore panel, because I was like, what the fuck is Hakari mad about? He didn't even finish his job. Uraume took
really
care of
didn't.
that.
He really, really, really didn't.
Like, we should be yelling at him, man. Like, Yuta showed up and showed out and did damage to Sukuna. And he also finished off Kenjaku right before that. He got his fighting done. Bro did his homework.
Yeah. He did us. Had to look at everyone in the face and say, nah, it was another tie. God, bro.
Bro, is all
So
you do
funny.
is tie? Fuck. Damn, bro, try winning just once. What happened to being a gambler?
Hold on, guys. I beat a foreign mangaka that just became a sorcerer.
God, shut the fuck up. Oh my god, you stolen valor ass.
Guys, remember when I punched Yuji really hard when he was trying to negotiate with me? Guys, remember?
Kurara, what do you
Nice.
see in that man?
Oh my god. Funny stuff.
That panel
yeah.
had me pouting, dude. Just frowning. Like a genuine like face down, muscles clenched frown.
I might have jumped and clicked my heels.
My god. Oh,
Might have hit a woohoo.
ooh, Mikey.
Like, bro, I was happy.
Yeah. Also, Mikey, let me good catch. I forgot to do that. I normally do it before stream. Let me just go turn that off.
Cool. Funky Monk, thank you for being a member for 14 months, gang. Appreciate you. At this point, my 6-year-old niece could beat the dog shit out of Akari. I mean, yeah. If your 6-year-old niece has any more durability than your average silk pillow, yeah, I don't think Akari's beating her. W niece power scaling, by the way. Appreciate you, Funky Monk. And shout out to our thing with a 5. Oh, yes, sorry. Akari planned on fighting Sukuna the same way he planned to finish high school, SMH. Yeah, I'm going to spin that back when Creams gets here, bro, because that's insane. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. That's funny as hell. 3 inches long, 3 inches wide. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. Akari is goated. I don't care. Top 5, he's him. If you're talking about characters for you, hey. If you're talking about top 5, power-wise, yeah, bro. In one of these instances, I can understand that people vastly, how should I say, value different things, and we all have different preferences, right? But if you're talking about Hakari, top 5 power, no. Doesn't even have an argument, I fear. But, hey, bro, you standing by your goat to the bitter end, and I almost respect that. I almost respect that. By the way, I'm gonna reread Shadowstar Super Chat. He gave us 5 for this, by the way.
Okay.
Hakari planned on fighting Sukuna the same way he planned to finish high school. SMH.
W hate, man. That one's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
3L 3W, bro. I appreciate the sentiment. I love that for you so much. Don't die on it. I don't want that for you. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Shadowstar pulled up with the reply. Thank you for the 2. Hakari's a top 5 dropout. Yeah, you're right.
Damn.
W.
Super chat arguments are the funniest thing in the world, by the way. They happen like kind of rarely, but like when they do, it is always a treat. Cause like you have any idea how much you gotta move a guy to be like, nah, bro, like
I gotta put money on this. They gotta see it.
Mm-hmm. Bro, especially like if they hit us with the nah, bro, I gotta put more, like
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you
That's funny.
don't get like hockeyed out of that, bro.
Oh, funny so. Yokai Gotha, thank you for the 5. I'm skipping the Sakamoto part. I'm only on chapter 74, but thanks for putting me onto it. It's Kino. P.S. Femkamoto is waifu material. Hey, bro.
Love that for you.
Glad you're on Sakamoto Days.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
hope you're enjoying. Hope you're locking in.
We all got
to
lock into peak.
I'm glad Femkamoto really changed your world, changed your life, cleared your skies. No Sukuna. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We kind of already talked a lot about the Sakamoto Days chapter.
Solid 9. It was short. Yeah, it was only 13 pages.
13 pages. I'll give it like a 7.5, 8. It was cool. It was just, I think it was just noticeably short. But this prison guard, I'm sure he'll be an interesting obstacle. I'm sure it'll be an interesting obstacle. I'm very excited to see how Shin progresses.
First impressions, I kind of fuck with like the energy because like he's very like visibly insane.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cool like way for Shin to try to like work around that. I'm surprised they didn't have Suzuki didn't draw a moment with Shin trying to read his mind, really.
Yeah.
And I'm even more surprised that he was just like, from what I gathered, kind of earnest about his desire to make the prison more habitable. Because the shit he was describing was like, "Hey Shin, are you the bad guy here?" Just like for like a brief flash. Obviously, the guy getting his teeth kicked in and like put through a wall is not, you know what I mean? Like
necessarily evil here.
Yeah.
He's like, no, yeah. He's like, bro, I just want to make the prison better. I shot that guy in the leg, but
that was unrelated.
That's irrelevant.
I mean, yeah, that's a really only a guy who like genuinely meant it was unrelated means it was unrelated. Just like it's just like a W excuse, only for like real people though.
Of course.
Yeah. Funky Monk, thank you for the 10. My goat Maki, and I realized I missed a super chat. That's my bad.
No, you're good. Read Funky Monks. I'll read 3 inches.
My goat Maki had both Yuta and Hakari sweating this chapter. She is the real heavy hitter.
W agenda pushing.
Yeah.
I gotta respect it.
Yeah, I'm glad I let you say that first.
Liv appreciated that. 3 inches long, 3 inches wide. Thank you for the 2. Shadowstar, your goat won't beat Hakari. If his goat is Karara, Wee, Maki, Yuta, Gojo, Yuji, Megami, Nobara, Mei, that random old lady out the shop, Tengen, Kenjaku, Kusakabe, Higuruma.
You're about to list the entire wiki, bro.
Yaga.
Okay.
Gakuganji.
Okay.
Urahime.
All right.
If they have used cursed energy before, this super chat is not true.
Okay.
But thank you for the 2.
Appreciate you standing, bro. Again, you don't have to die on it. Nobody is requesting that of you.
Oh, bro. Yeah, that's actually not intelligent. It's not the.
Yep.
It's not the best choice, but
hey, bro, put it down. It hasn't gotten that bad yet.
Yeah. Big rotten mommy Melania would solo the JJK verse. Thank you for becoming an honored one. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I really hope, like, bro, the day YouTube introduces character limits on names, it might be up for you. So, like, I'm glad you're having fun with it now while you can. Like, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Blue Lock.
Did Blue Lock drop a new chapter?
We just didn't get a chance to talk about the one where like the goal was scored, because like that one hadn't dropped last week, or we didn't do a podcast last week.
Yeah, we didn't do a podcast last week. Yeah,
we're too busy locking in on Chain Together, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
bro.
I told you I needed Rin to hit that goal, and he hit that fucking goal.
Yeah, bro. W dissociation. God, bro, it's so funny. Sai is the biggest hater in his imagination.
Oh
Jesus.
my god, bro. I couldn't. A phantom of your brother's spirit playing against you on the soccer field is nuts. By the way, first of all,
he said that the goal where he charges diagonally away from Shido, slams the ball into the ground, and it bounces into the corner of the goal is too tepid.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what do you want it to do? Light on fire? Like,
bro, it might as well have, the way that last goal was scored. It's honestly so nuts that he was like, Asagi's gonna tackle me. That doesn't stop me. Like, why? First of all, why is the ghost of his brother 1-to-1 accurate? Why is his why does he have Baki level schizophrenia all of a sudden? That's number one.
Oh my god, bro.
Number two, why is Isagi just as insane? Brother, don't... All you're just fouling him. Bro, like,
yeah.
Just...
I mean, that's what he was trying to do.
Right, but like, you don't have to, like, do the bit with him. You know what I mean? You can't just tackle him. You don't have to be... You don't have to enable him. Fuck.
Nah, bro, enable the fuck out of him, bro. It's cooler that way.
Because, bro, Isagi couldn't start seeing Sai as well. Like when he's like,
if he sees Sai, I'm gonna lose it.
like,
I'm actually gonna lose my mind.
Like, bro, not to be this guy again, but let's all take a fucking minute here. Let's dial it back, bro.
Do not dial anything back. You know what? This ain't enough, bro. Can we get more intense, please? I will say, Isagi running through that shit, because I definitely thought he was gonna try to stop the ball. And he was just like, nah, bro, I am body block. Like, I am ramming into you at full speed. Rin said, yeah, I don't know what you thought that was going to do.
It's time.
Dude, Rin is such a fucking, like, okay, in terms of skill, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Rin's crazy. We all know that, right? Duh. He is so physically insane. Like, bro, Isagi threw his body weight into your chest. You kicked it with the pinpoint accuracy and was like, this is incredible. Like, bro, what? I demand he be tested for PEDs. I demand we get a blood test on this motherfucker now.
Bro, so not only that, I need to know that these guys don't actually have superpowers, because the way some of them are moving is insane. Like, Isagi, listen, bro. Adapting to the story, adapting to the field, adapting to positions, fine, right? Suspension of disbelief. You're not about to adapt to paranoid delusions, brother. No, they're not even yours.
Watch this, gang.
Fuck, bro was like,
clink.
Bro was like, huh, your trauma? Nah, our trauma. Why? Why?
Our trauma is crazy.
Fuck. You should not have been able to.
And you know what's funny? Shit can only get more intense because I think it's 2-2, right? It's next goal wins. You already know, bro. Shit gets even more ridiculous when the games are close like this, bro.
Oh yeah, like
yeah.
I don't know how much time has passed, or if like they're close to halftime or whatever, but I can't see some shit that's like, all right, guys, we just gotta get these next 3 goals by all going to the shot. Like, we gotta pass to. We gotta pass to each other telepathically.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, bro. Like, I'm waiting. I think this is, like, the closest it's ever gotten. Next, tied with, like, Nagi's, like, five ricochet shot or whatever it was called. I'm waiting for that one move that's like, all right, bro. Cap. This is, like, no.
Dude, the 5-shot revolver volley is still the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so fucking cool. But when you think about it, it's like, bro,
no,
you fainted 4 times. And like, by the way, I've seen people try to recreate it, right? And it's always like cool, whatever, right? But it's like
in the heat of the moment, like, off rip, oh my god,
heat of the moment, off rip, not pre-planning. It's the way the ball stays basically in place. Nagi will full kick that shit. The ball will spin at the speed of sound. I
I know the mangaka was feeling nasty about it because he was like, this shit is so cool, but I need to emphasize that this is like, I promise I won't do this again. Please, I'm like, just that one time, guys. But like, I promise.
Let it rock, bro.
Just
another one that's like it is when Kaiser gets tackled, is upside down, and then still scores. It's like,
stop,
bro. What the fuck?
Stop.
No.
Like, yes,
that's bullshit,
bro. It's hype, but I know, like, a referee would be up your team's ass for like 15 minutes about that fucking play. Like,
bro, you shot it upside down, gang.
Tackle. Fuck off.
Like, I think like Aiku was tackling him or so. Like, bro, your head was closer to the ground than the goal. Your feet was facing the sky, bro. You look like you just got hit by a truck. And you said, I can still score it though. And by the way, I wanna note, after that goal, he was like, fuck, this was so ass. I had to rely on Isagi to get open. It's like, oh my god, I hate you.
Like, I'm telling you,
so funny, bro.
Like, okay, the balance is the hype has to increase proportional to like how insane the move is, right? Because if it's like 10% less hype, the way instantly like disengage from the manga, like just like,
hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, like if they got up and Usagi was like, it's time to like use my secret like wing move where he grows a pair of wings and fucking like carries the ball into the net. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because he couldn't be like, no, it's a metaphor. It's not actually. I don't think like what he's actually flying.
Nah, bro, it's poetic. You never heard of an analogy, gang?
Why are all the other characters saying, "Oh my god, look at his beautiful wings. This is insane."
They're just seeing it metaphorically.
They're all so tapped in. Like,
yeah, they're so locked in that they're all seeing the same shared vision. You ever heard of mass hysteria, perchance?
What was in the water? Fuck.
Nah, bro. You think Ego's been giving them just straight tap water, bro? Hell no.
Nah.
Bro's got him on the blue lock boost, those blue lock supplements, bro.
Bro, a team couldn't a team couldn't buy or trade one of these players, get them like to play for their country, test them, and their like urine is blue or some shit. Like
riddled,
bro.
With just steroid performance enhancers.
Brother, they could not be on Compound V. Fuck.
Based on what they're doing right now, they definitely could, bro.
Oh fuck, dude! It's just like it just blows my fucking mind. Like, I'm so happy that we got the goal, right? You know, that like this is a nice way for Rin to get like his get in. I know, like, I hope the next chapter is like slightly calmer because I'm gonna lose my mind if Isagi's just like, nah, bro, I need to tap into the Blair Force. Like, I gotta do that shit too.
The Blair Force. Fuck.
If my sanity's holding me back, then I'll lose it.
I already know Isagi's gonna do that thing where he gets fucking heated and then it's like, God damn, Rin, you're so cool. Like, he always does that, bro. He's like mad and then he's like, fuck, that shot was so magnificent. I must analyze it. I must study it. Like, yeah, nah, bro.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Fuck, dude. Like, and I need to know how the fuck Isagi's, like, keeping up, right? Because, like, we were talking about, like, Ren's physicality. Dude, like, basically everybody that's not, like, Ikiguri is kind of superior to Isagi physically, right? I need to know how he's not throwing up blood at this point. Because, like, the way he's just taxing himself. Even in this stretch of the match, brother, I would have been passed out thinking about this alone.
God, bro, so fucking funny.
Like, shit. Like,
No, dude.
Bro, his adrenaline couldn't go down when he hits the bench and just just gone. He just wakes up.
What happened? Like, bro,
did we win the game?
Sleep for a week.
Yeah, brother. No.
I thought you died. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was up for you.
Yeah, I mean, you see that IV tube? That's been your food.
You've lost 10 pounds of muscle, gang.
Bro, if you thought you were doing bad before, fuck. Yeah, they all got like better, by the way, physically. So I don't know, hit the gym as soon as you're done here.
Yeah. Yeah, bro's like, fuck. Takes it out. He just starts analyzing. How can I gain 20 pounds of muscle immediately? Yeah, no, bro, it's funny as hell.
The only way to adapt is to just train even harder. And it's like the doctor comes in, like sees that expression on his face. He's like, bro, hand on your shoulder. There is a hard limit to that training shit, bro.
I'm an egoist. He's like, bro, you have 45 ounces of just cocaine flowing through your bloodstream, bro. I've never seen anything like it.
What have you been eating? Like, I was surprised you were alive after the test.
Just my blue lock issued. Just my blue lock issued breakfast, lunch, and dinner, of course. Is it radioactive? It speaks to me when I eat it, but
and it glows sometimes.
Normal. Yeah, but like, who cares?
Bro, oh my God, bro, they're gonna put Ego in prison. They're gonna put him in Arkham Asylum. Fuck.
Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
Bro, because they couldn't be giving that shit to the coaches too. Like they couldn't like be on the plane ride home being like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we play soccer like that.
Something about being in the Neo Egoist League just made me more aggressive, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I started seeing things.
Chris Prince is like, I never would have scrapped with Isagi. Like, he's a kid, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
why was I?
I'm a trained professional. Why was I moving like that?
Huh, strange. Yeah, but we're gonna need to investigate these guys. They're looking a little strange. Not gonna lie.
Something's not right here.
Yeah. Let's read some of these super chats real quick, though. Shadow Star, thank you for the 5. My goat already beat Hakari. His name is the educational system. W response. Let's see. Big Rotten Mommy Millennia with Solo JJK verse. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Excuse me. With every new JJK chapter, my name becomes Veiled Mommy Millennia Cooks JJK verse. Also, Hakari got to be the most worthless character in fiction. God, this is how I win. Holy shit.
Dude, crazy agenda. And it keeps on coming. Demon Ekatsu, I think for the 2. Hakari 007, 0 wins, 0 characters, 7 fly heads beat. Fuck.
Oh shit. M3D thing with a 5, multiple revives, but Gege still got shows so hitting high notes with Whitney Houston. I trade Mekami's life for his. F it. I'll throw in my own in BRs too. Yeah, gang.
Gambling with a lot of people's money, bro.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's funny. Achilleon, thank you for the 200. Miwa payment 5 of 5. Can't believe I lost $1,000 over a single panel of Miwa guarding Maki. Worst binding I've ever made. But I'm a man of my word, and when I look back on this, I can't say I conducted myself with honor and dignity. That's what I will tell myself anyway.
And you did, bro. Yeah.
You did. Can we make another bet, by the way? I bet you another 1,000 of Creams' money.
Wait,
that Hakari won't do anything of use in these next 2 chapters. Take that bet, gang. Take the under.
Don't take that, and also I'm not offering that, bro. I couldn't. Achilleon, bro, bring it in. You know. Fuck, dude. I have not seen somebody like. I can imagine you like the visual is a stock line going down into the red. Right? I can imagine the week-to-week reading experience, just having that, like, that sinking feeling in your gut, right? It's like, imagine for every chapter Megumi didn't come back, your wallet got lighter.
No. I wouldn't imagine.
Because, bro, you take that shit to Gege's doorstep.
Bro, it's so funny. All that was needed was just, like, if Miwa does anything of use, and you just see that one offhanded panel, bro, I know you were screaming. I know you were. Like,
I know you were angry.
No.
What do you mean the rain? Get out of there. You'll catch a cold, Miwa. Fuck.
That's funny as hell. Overlecting with the 5. Hakari spent the entirety of the fight stalling someone could have one shot. I'm sick. I'm not. I'm healthy as hell, bro. Oh, fuck. Yeah, God, that bro. Is truly, this truly was
our Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, there it is.
So funny, so funny.
Oh my God, brother! The actual chapter is because it was a pretty like dense chapter. That discourse is gonna be sinister. I can't wait.
I'm excited to get into it in a little bit.
But not as excited.
Before we do,
as we
No,
referred
gang.
for Naruto.
No, gang. Kagurabachi.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, go fuck off, gang. It's time for a sermon.
All right. Bet.
Chat. Everybody, open the sacred text to chapter 49. Open the sacred text to chapter 49. It's time to have a sermon. It's time to have a sermon. All right. Kagurabachi absolutely cooked this week, as it always does, right? Hokuzono, he decided to lock in. He decided he want to be great again. You know, whatever. Woo. I'm cooling. I'm chilling. All right. But this fight, the little interaction we did get was pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like fights on the train. I like fights on the train. The deadlock is about to be broken type shit. That panel with the sword, those two enchanted blades will break the deadlock. That was special. That was special, chat. That was special. That was special. That was special. But let's do this in order, right? I think there are some really cool moments. Let's get surface level first. The centipede, Kuro centipede. Oh yeah. Chihiro taking and incorporating other aspects of enchanted blades or abilities that he's come across in battles is super duper cool. Learning the machine is like, yeah, bro, I can do that. Like, and got it in the bag, bro. That's some shit I can pull off. That's some shit I can lock in for, right? So cool, so dope, so exciting, so fun. Hokuzono, the go, one might say. Ura keeps growing on me. Being so authentic and just being like, hero, I believe in you, bro. You don't even listen. These regulars, these randoms, these bots don't even matter. Let's see. Sleeping Danger, Figure the 14. John Hishaku found dead, murderer Yura on the loose. This is insane. Let's see. Hold on. Apparently, okay, it's fixed. Cool, we're good. Steel Line, thank you for the two. Rin, Shido, y'all two goated for this manga all my life. Hey, bro, thank you for the two. Thank you for the two. One of those are two goated. His name happens to be Shido. What is this? Big Daddy Ronin would solo mommy. Yeah, bro, I'm not reading the rest of that. This is the peak of naming. We peaked as humankind. M3D thing with a 5. Yeah. Daddy Ronin. Yeah, we gotta ice you. Not in game either. We putting you on a t-shirt, gang. This can't be forgiven. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in favor of it. M3D. Someone shoot him. In GTRP. Wink. But anyways, the sermon has been disrupted long enough. I like this chapter. Train fight. The panel where Chihiro is just like bursting out of the train. Also, super cool. Super duper cool. I'm always locked. Ura's growing on me as well. Yeah, Ura's a really good character. I'm not gonna lie. Like they are definitely very interesting. They are continuously playing a pretty background role. Like obviously they're the person being protected and questioned, but they're not like overtly taking the spotlight, and they're still impressing me pretty regularly. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Speaking of impressing me, Hirohiko is also doing their damn thing. Their personality, I'm really rocking with, like with how excited they are to fight Chihiro. You know, I won't say who I'm being reminded of, but I will say there's a whimsy, an excitement for battle, an enthusiasm that is reminiscent of some character types that I tend to enjoy. And I would say Hirohiko, you know, being of a similar ilk is something that I appreciate. I'm not gonna lie. Now I will say that they might be cooked because of the, special N10 counterforce, right? However, Hokuzono won't let Hirohiko go out like that. I just know it. The final line, by the way, the deadlock is about to be broken. God damn. God damn. That's a hard way to end it off. Chihiro just be like, I'm telling you, there's something Hokuzono has made some sort of like contract with God, and he's like, bro, if Chihiro does not do something cool in a chapter he appears, take away my abilities to draw and write. But so long as I make Chihiro say some cool shit, do some cool shit, or look cool as shit, you gotta let me have these ungodly abilities. And for 49 chapters, for almost a year straight, bro has been locking in. He's been keeping the promise. He's been keeping the promise. And I'm excited about that. He's been keeping the promise, and I'm excited about that. This is a very good chapter. Very good chapter. Like the little like exposition. I say little exposition. It took up like 2 pages. Of kind of like Chihiro thinking back on everything that we've discussed before, and about how we basically can even things out so long as he locks in here. I think is complemented very nicely by the pretty continuous action that we get all throughout. So I am very excited about that aspect. And Tiberius saying with the 5, Hokuzono is a madman. Say Kagurabachi is producing consistent story beats and superb art weekly is insane. I wonder how he uses his assistants. I too am interested, because the thing that I really like is, and this is something that you could find in like most manga, it's not something unique to Hokuzono, but I think because Hokuzono has his style does stick out to me at this point, the way in which backgrounds are incorporated into it, I won't delude myself into thinking that like, oh, he's drawing all of the settings and all of this. He likely isn't, right? But it fits very, very well into like the foreground style as well, in a way that sometimes manga don't. Like sometimes you can tell this was an assistant that drew the background, and this was the actual like known author and artist that drew the foreground. I think because Kagurabachi kind of it has a discernible style at this point. Seeing that those things blend together so well is always really nice. So yeah, Chihiro already has more aura to me from all I've heard about him than Hakari in 250 chapters. Yeah, to compare Chihiro and Hakari aura for aura is honestly disrespectful. If you're just talking about what you've heard and you haven't read it yet, I can understand that. But listen, I'm gonna say this. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. But read Kagurabachi. It's a good manga. It's a good manga. I'm excited. I'm excited every week to open up a Kagurabachi chapter, man. It truly is something that I'm always excited to just read from an entertainment perspective, but also like later dissect and all of that stuff. So it's genuinely great stuff. Genuinely great stuff. Hirohiko, you've squatted up, right? I am a little worried. I'm a little worried because you've squatted up. I'm worried that you might get cooked. But I'm gonna trust Hokuzono. I'm gonna trust the character design. I'm gonna trust the vibes. I'm gonna trust the vibes for sure. So yeah, let's see. Ronin, if Creams didn't get to chapter 181, I'm gonna be pissed. He got to chapter 181, gang. Relax. Let's see. But yeah, Kagurabachi, great chapter. I didn't rate the Blue Lock one, so I'll rate it right now. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. That was fucking excellent, very good. And I'd rate Kagurabachi like a 9 out of 10 as well. Very, 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 very good chapters. Very good chapters. Very, very good chapters. Hokuzono, you are my special. John Yura Hishaku. Goddamn. Listen, we'll get into the Naruto Cream journey in a little bit. But yeah, for the time being, I gotta say, chat, I'm excited to talk about it. I very, very much am excited to talk about Naruto. I won't spoil it. I didn't anticipate liking Kyora's character off of initial reaction, but he cooked. Yeah, Kyora definitely in late game really tied up his character arc to me, or just him as an antagonist in a way that I can understand why people put him on the level of Sojo. I still like Sojo more. His personality, his presentation. It suits what I look for in reading more. But Kiora kind of made that race a lot closer in his finale for sure. Yeah. Mm-mm. Let's see. Mm-mm. Let me see. Hold on. Check something real quick. All right. Cool. Just finished Land of Waste, Lyria, and God, I forgot just how good it was. Haku and Sasuke. Sorry. Any Sasuke support is some support I like to hear.
I am back.
Cool. I'm gonna tag out real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we can get into big Naruto.
No problem. Also, I want to see the bro. You've changed your name 1,000 times. I just gotta see this. Big gay hater would tell anybody who disagrees. Okay, you changed your name. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Because like, I was listening in on some of that. I heard him read aloud the new name, and I had to do a double take. Oh my god. Let's see. Kyoshi will be a fun running partner for Kagurabachi. Hey, isn't that like new manga? Hold on, let me see what it's about. I like saw some people like who were kind of impressed with the first chapter. Let me peep that real quick. Oh, Ultimate Exorcist Kyoshi. Meet the strongest exorcist the world's ever known. This has 12 chapters, chat. That better be a very impressive opening sequence for you guys to be moving like this. Let's see. I also clocked BR saying that like we didn't rate the Kagurabachi chapter. The Blue Lock chapter. I give that shit like a solid 9.5. I really fucked with it. It was like one of those Blue Lock chapters that got me out of my seat. There's a few new manga, to be frank. Are there? Wait, let's see what's on. Oh wow, yeah. Shinobi Undercover Ichi the Witch. Wait, this one started today. What the fuck? Shinobi Undercover, a nervous ninja and a total klutz spark an unlikely friendship in a school full of danger. Alright, Ichi the Witch. In a world where only women can be witches, one unsuspecting boy acquires their power. Okay. So, I mean, both of them seem to have pretty nice premises so far. So it's interesting. It's interesting. This is a new gag manga, Hima 10. This house cleaning high schooler's new client is a literal hot mess. Okay, man. How are we feeling about Jump's new catalog? Fuck, that sentence was so hard to get out. Oh my god. How are we feeling about Jump's new catalog? Like all these new manga drops, like Ichi the Witch and Shinobi Undercover and whatever this last one was called, Hima 10.
Are you asking me?
Just generally. Just trying to get a feel for it.
Kagurabachi's good. Obviously. Great. Excellent. Ichi the Witch is nice. I haven't read the second chapter yet. Looks really good.
How's Kyoshi?
Be a nice magic series.
Chat was kind of singing its praises. I think I saw you talk on it on Twitter, like that you read it.
Kyoshi? What are you talking about, gang?
Ultimate Exorcist Kyoshi. Was that not the one you read? Which one did you read?
No, I did not read that shit, gang. I guess people like it, but I have not checked it out. It did not look super appealing to me, personally speaking. I've heard in news of manga that people are liking. What is it? I've heard that Ken Wakui is tricking motherfuckers again with Astro Royale. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's a really good manga so far. Author Tokyo Revengers.
Is it?
I personally
on Jump Plus
have some.
Or...
No, I think it's just in Weekly Shonen Jump.
Oh, okay.
I have some trust issues with Wakui. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even doubt that it's been good now, but I'm like, Tokyo Revengers was good too. Maybe I gotta work through that. Maybe I gotta resolve that, right? But I haven't really been reading it. I have been seeing some people that I do tend to, at least like take into consideration their opinions when it comes to like these newer mangas. Say they really like it, so I'm like, I don't doubt that it's good. I'm just personally not. I'm not trying to fall into the Ken genjutsu, bro. I just not me, bro. I'm gonna need that shit to be peer reviewed upon peer reviewed. But yeah, a new thing dropped, Shinobi Undercover. I've not read that yet. I'll see if I like that one. Ichi the Witch is a very pretty looking manga. I don't know where.
Yeah, I think Chad said it's the person who illustrated Act Age.
It is indeed. But yeah, so it's very nice to look at the bare minimum. The color page for this week was nice. That's all. I just looked at that and decided I'd read the chapter in a little bit, but I haven't gotten around to it today. I'm open to liking it though. Like it isn't like wowed me with its first chapter, but I can't think of very many manga that have, so I'm not really counting that against it.
Man, I can't believe One Piece aside, right? The longest running manga in the magazine is going to be Mission Yozakura Family.
Yep, it will indeed be, and probably not for very long. Mission Yozakura Family is probably on its way out too. After that, it'll be what, Undead Unluck?
Yeah, 222. And then I think after that, it's Witch Watch. Then no, it's Elusive Samurai. Then Witch Watch, a 1 chapter difference. And no, fuck that. It's Sakamoto Days. Then Elusive Samurai.
Yeah,
then
Sakamoto Days is longer than Elusive Samurai. Yep.
Yeah, and then and then what is it? Akane Banashi.
Only heard good things about Akane Banashi too. I just haven't really made the jump to do it.
Same. Yeah. I don't know if you want to.
Let's see.
I mean, Spy Family doesn't really count. It's not really in the magazine, but.
Yeah, let's see. Never Left.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 5. Read Make the Exorcist Fall in Love. It's a 10 out of 10.
Is that one of these?
Don't even necessarily know that. I don't know if that's in. I don't think that's in Shonen Jump though. Just based on the name, it seems kind of cute.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a sucker for that stuff. So I you know what? I will put that on the list, guy. Let's see.
It says Shueisha. Is it just like? Is it on Jump Plus or?
I have no idea. It might have just been unrelated. We were talking about general manga. He might have seen his opportunity to strike.
Okay. But like I guess the new manga corner was a nice little break. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I mean. Yeah.
Are we jumping in with both feet or?
It's time, bro. Well, real quick. Tiberius thing with the 2. Have y'all read Orange? I have read Orange. I've even made a video on Orange. But yes, I have read it.
I have the first 2 omnibus volumes of Orange. I just haven't gotten around to opening them yet. I got them as a gift.
Nice. But speaking of a gift, it's time to talk about Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto. Dreams. I won't make you apologize first. Let's just jump into it, bro. How do you feel, bro? You spent a week. Maybe tell them where you're at right now, chapter wise, placement wise. Like, how are you feeling about your Naruto read?
Okay, chat. To preface everything I'm gonna say, right? BR is gonna have a lot more specific questions for me, so I'm going to speak in very broad strokes. You guys can ask follow-up questions, but just speaking broadly, right? I am fucking with Naruto so much heavier than I ever thought I would. I have been feeling a new mix of emotions with the series that I never thought it could possibly give me. I have grown to appreciate characters who I never thought were all that deep or serious. And I have been, my cold heart has been melted from like the block of ice that was there when it came to Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
As for where I'm at, I was forced to stop at chapter 181 last week because I spent 3 days binging the hell out of it to the point where BR had to step in and stop me from continuing.
Yeah, like a fiend. I had to say, no, you have to stop. Which, by the way, we're going to do every week. We're not, bro. I'm going to enjoy this Naruto book club experience, bro. Because you're not, wherever the, I won't even. After the pod, I'm going to give you an end chapter number. You are not going to cross it no matter what, bro. I don't care if you hear God boom down from the heavens, read the next chapter. No. The next arc Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in isolation, gang. Needless to say, he's past the Land of Waves. He's past the Chunin Exams. He's past Konoha Crush. He's past the search for Tsunade, and he's stopping just short of the Sasuke retrieval arc, gang.
So
that's where he's at. Chat, if I see a spoiler, by the way, banned, no questions. Just gonna let y'all know.
Dude. I got that far in 3 days. The most friction I ever had was like the first 15 chapters. When I tell you, bro, had you not texted me, I would be at like chapter 400 right now. I'm not kidding. Like,
I don't think you are.
It is. It's so funny. I was talking to Mikey in VC a little bit, and bro, I was fiending to get back into it. I think I literally told him, bro, I'm gonna go read Naruto. See ya.
Yeah. Let me read this real quick. I'll continue. Son Astria, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Joining late, but just want to say I love you both. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I love Ichi the Witch so much. Future of Shonen Jump, both mangaka are women. Yeah, first women jump duo. So hopefully that pans out well. But in any case,
I hope they make me proud. I'm very happy about that.
That's diabolical making him stop there. He had to stop somewhere. Had to. And
emphasis on had to.
And this motherfucker is so funny, bro. We're gonna have to employ a schedule because I'm gonna be busy. Yeah, you're a liar.
Responsibilities got neglected, chat. That's how good it was.
Yeah, bro didn't mean that. So chat, I now have to enforce the limitations. I now have to step up. I have to lock in.
Sleep schedule in the mud, bro.
Bro, don't worry, bro. You better. By the way, bro, I recommend you pace yourself because you're not reading another 180 chapter spree. Not in 1 week, gang. You're gonna be like, what? 40 chapters? That's it for the whole week? And bro,
it's a busy week for me. It actually works out.
That's good. I'm just saying, it's not just this week, gang. We going through Naruto at a proper pace. Anyways, I am very happy that you're enjoying it though. So let me ask you this, right?
Break it down,
Land of Waves, right? Land of Waves. You're in there. You see Zabuza, Kakashi pulling out the Sharingan. Like, tell me how you felt during the Land of Waves arc. Where you're like, I'm not seeing the hype. Was it what? Like, at what point did you realize, shit, I'm kind of locked in?
I think, God, bro, I think the first time Sasuke like saved Naruto and Sakura.
Oh shit! There, just on the random Chunin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Okay, so let me explain that a little bit, right? You have to understand a lot of my preconceived notions with the series and these characters. So for me, like it wasn't so much subversion, it was more like surprise and like admiration for some of it. Like we can get into it character by character in more detail, but excuse me, for Sasuke, the thought, like the we'll call it the PR team for Sasuke does not never really divulge that side of him. So I always thought, like I told Mikey this, right, as like a joke, but for me, like the image I always got of Sasuke just from the outside looking in was like the dude who kept grabbing his face while his eyes glowed. Like real edgelord shit. So I think like whenever I see him express a different emotion than that mental image or move differently or just more with more humanity, that shit kept blowing my mind. And it got to a point where he was like I think he's my second favorite character after like maybe Naruto, but they go back and forth a lot. And like we can get into like, bro, I have some words for the Naruto fan base just like at the end of all of this, but basically the second I was like, wait, this is a 3-dimensional character, I leaned in on my seat a little bit. My shoulders tensed up. I was like, wait a minute, this is serious? Like he just saved Naruto's life, like just like that. Like it wasn't like a growly, you're getting in the way of me doing whatever. Like he just saved him. And that shit was like so moving to me that from that moment on, I was just more and more locked in. The first time Naruto like summoned Kurama's power, the Shadow Clone Jutsu moment in the first couple chapters was also really solid. The like Zazuba's death in that panel and the like kid stop talking.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's a canon event. Everybody feels that shit. You got to. Kishimoto laced it with something, bro. It's impossible to read that and not be like, damn. All right,
bro.
Interesting.
I was like, I think I tweeted something like, bro, am I feeling an emotion? Like on like no Jogo, what is this? Like,
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro.
I like clenched my chest. I was like, am I moved? Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Okay.
Keep them coming, bro.
Okay.
Keep them coming.
Okay. So let me ask you, bro. Kakashi's introduction, how he's been characterized. I think it's a lot less focus.
Okay.
So you don't necessarily need to break down how you felt about him arc to arc. I'm curious about how you feel about Kakashi.
Bro, Kakashi is such a bag of worms. All right. First of all, great introduction, great character, great like, just like I dig Kakashi's vibe generally, right? He's top 5 for me. He's very cool. And I say this with all kindness and love and understanding and without a shred of malice in my voice towards Gege. Get up. Get the fuck up, bro. Wipe off, dust off. You're doing tricks on it. Like...
But let's be honest, bro. Can you blame him?
It was so like... Bro, this is damn near plagiarism. Like...
So funny. Like,
the way he was moving... I didn't realize Gojo was fucking, like...
The Urahara and Kakashi.
Yeah, like, dude, that fanon aura to Gojo, I was like, oh, I see it. You fanboy! Fuck! Oh my god, bro. Take the shit.
Oh, fuck.
Bro really made a Kakashi Urahara, like, AO3 character. Like, he really said fusion? Fuck. Had to get that out. Sorry. It was just like... All I was thinking, I was like, bro, Gege, you bit the tip of his dick off. Fuck, you took some home with you.
Took some home? No, bro, to go is crazy.
Like, fuck, man. You ate some of that shit on the car back. Like, you could not wait to get back to a table. Steering wheel is covered.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's genuinely funny, dude.
So,
holy shit.
So like that I just want to start off there, right? And it's not like I don't get it. It's more like I don't know if this is Kishimoto's first like favorite or least favorite character, because Kakashi Glaze is a double-edged sword.
You get it. You've understood so early.
Because like on one hand it's like, oh my god, Kakashi, Goat Kashi or whatever the fuck, right? Every character is like, copy ninja. Oh my god, so yeah, they're like, oh my god, are you? They say his whole fucking title like he's like, it's insane, bro. Any character, it's like, bro, if you're Kakashi the copy ninja with 1,000 shoes. Whoa, slow down, because in the same breath. They start their sentences like that, but then they always end their sentences with like, yeah, you know, my 4-year-old daughter is about as strong as Kakashi. Why? Like, why? What is the correlation here? Why is it that people will simultaneously glaze Kakashi, but he's like considered like dog water as a ninja? Like, it's so insane to me. It's like, yeah, Cobb, so you're about as strong as Kakashi, so you're basically washed, you're basically a bum, you're basically a loser the rest of your life. You should, honestly, I don't know how you keep getting up every day. If I had power like that, bro, I would never be a ninja. You'd never see me throw a shuriken like Kakashi. Ugh. But he's the GOAT! Why? What is that?
Dude.
What the fuck?
It's so funny. It's so funny. I'll leave that, bro. It's so funny. Dude,
am I
Mikey
crazy?
Mikey brings up it is a community wide like joke that like the tricks on it are so hilarious. Like, Kishimoto simultaneously gives him like the utmost respect as a ninja, and they're also like, yeah, but we're not gonna let you
like
just have that, bro.
Bro, the copy ninja, the fucking the worst, weakest, slimiest ninja, not even worth the fucking salt. Like, what happened?
Mikey brings up an amazing moment, and we'll get into Orochimaru more in depth, right? But when he's pulling up, he's like, "I'll be taking Sasuke, thank you." And he's like, "Stay back," and just opens with the Chidori. I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You may be one of the legendary Sanin, but I'm not. Like, I can take us. Like, we're both gonna die." And then he's like, "We're both gonna die." I was so fucking stupid. Whoa, what was I thinking? I'm gonna take him out with me? Nah, bro.
Fuck.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
That shit.
Kakashi's so cool.
Fuck, he's...
Holy fuck.
I don't know how. I don't know if he's using Kyoka Suigetsu, but how Kishimoto continues to get me to, like, stay on Kakashi's side and not give him the full Renji treatment is a writing miracle. That is a feat, dude, brother. Like, I should be moving like the shit I throw at Renji's feet. The accusations, the insults, the berating. It should be 100-fold with Kakashi, brother. Because, like, in universe, they feel the same way. But no. I'm like, that's my fucking guy. Yeah, you got the next one, Kakashi. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing
the next one? Fuck. So funny, bro. So hilarious.
Like,
but yeah,
fuck.
Kakashi's so cool, man. So cool. Aura man. Yeah, okay. Now let's, Sakura. How do you feel about Sakura as a character? It's time to check your morals. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna say this as an overarching thing about the way Kishimoto writes women.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, like, Naruto fans, you guys have to let him know it's okay to come out of the closet. You guys have, like, I've never seen a dude write women out of obligation to this degree. I swear, the way he writes women, you would think he genuinely believes they have cooties. Like, he does not want them there, brother. Like, it's not even about hatred or whatever. It's like, somebody told him he just has to have them. Like, it can't be like a yaoi manga, basically. And he is just not happy about that decision. He's trying his best, lemon's lemonade, but that is not a labor of love. That is just labor.
That's funny as hell.
Because, like...
Not the labor of love. Oh, fuck.
Like, fuck, bro. He writes women... He writes women like he has to Google what the parts are. He's like, how are they different from men? Beautiful, glorious, oiled up men? Like, fuck, brother. Like,
all right, bro.
It's just, bro, he just like, whenever there's like a woman or a conversation about a woman, or like just anytime Shikamaru opens his mouth, especially.
Shikamaru is so funny, bro, because it's like, dude, you're just misogynistic.
You're just misogynist. And it's like, is this how Kishimoto thinks straight? Like, you know what I like? It almost feels disingenuous. It's like, yeah, I could see them thinking that about women. Like, yeah, okay, that I could, whatever. It's close enough.
Close enough is crazy.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had Sakura's name as like Sakura or something in his drafts, and then like had to like rewrite her as a woman, because like I feel like it's the only way he can stomach it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Brother. Like, again, it's not even that they're bad characters. It's just he does not want them on his page. Fuck.
I think Tsunade in that
is the best one.
Yeah, and I think Tsunade stands out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fucking hell, that's funny. Okay, so let me ask. I'll get more into further arcs,
mm-hmm.
right? But I want to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
You made a comparison. I just want to ask, how do you feel about Team 7 as like a group?
So I guess that this will also answer the Sakura question.
Mm-hmm.
Some weight needs to be pulled. It's hard to hate, like, okay, it's hard to hate Sakura because, like, she's a 14-year-old girl. But he's writing, okay. Kishimoto is writing Naruto and Sasuke like 14-year-old boys who are, like, ninjas and have all these complicated feelings and emotions. Mm-hmm. He is just writing Sakura as a 14-year-old girl. And It's throwing me because, like, you can do both. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it. You just did it with two other times. You actually keep doing it with all your other, like, male characters. Just keep it going. Why do you take one hand off the wheel when they, like, have a ponytail? Like, what's happening, brother? Like, what was her name? Ino? Like, the
mm-hmm.
blonde girl from Shikimura's group? Where she was like, yeah, I'm trying to watch my weight, and it's, like, Naruto and Sasuke are, like, fighting their grudge match. I'm like,
yeah.
Why did you include this? What does this contribute, sir? I was just like rubbing my chin. I was like, what? Did this?
No, but see, women care about their figure.
Fuck, bro. Women don't. Women don't. We don't like skinny women as much as women think we do. Why? What, bro? This isn't even contempt, bro. This is resentment. Like, fuck. Who is making him do this? Fuck, dude.
Don't look at deleted chats, by the way.
Okay.
If they're deleted, just don't view them.
Okay. Like,
yeah.
I want to like Sakura, but Kishimoto really doesn't. Like,
yeah.
No, it like cut after she cut her hair, it was all downhill from there. Like, I really want to try to not hate her, but it's like, I swear to God, if the next panel I see of her is like, I gotta get my nails done, as like they're bringing Sasuke out from like Orochimaru's grips, I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah.
Like, bro, get off the team. Retire as a ninja. Respectfully, this might not be for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. Don't look at chat real quick. If I see you niggas, how should I put this? A tactical nuke won't compare. Don't mention. They're spoiling. Don't mention. We're deleting it though. Don't mention a character that has not shown up before Sasuke retrieval. If they're not in the Search for Tsunade arc or back, shut the fuck up. If it's not something they did in the Search for Tsunade arc or back, shut the fuck up, bro. Your point, we don't give a fuck. Oh, but this character, shut up, Goofy. Wait until we get there. God damn, y'all niggas are so annoying sometimes. Anyways,
but
right?
That's.
I don't think that criticism is invalid. I think it's funny reading Shikamaru. He's like, God, but I don't want to lose to a woman, dude.
What are you talking about?
It's not that deep,
bro. He meets the next Hokage, one of the big three, shinobi, and he's like, a woman though. What are you? What? God, Kishimoto, you hate them so much, bro. Like, fuck. I'm sorry they said no to your first draft of Naruto where they were like, yeah, fucking boys love, like, star-crossed romance lovers, brother. Yeah. Like, that's not my fault. That's not women's fault. Yeah. They didn't do anything. The strays.
Yeah.
Bro, like...
Yeah.
Fuck.
He didn't do anything. That's what he's aiming for, bro.
Like,
they won't do anything. Not here.
Never.
Not ever.
Fine. You want me to have them? I'll fucking have them.
I will say, rereading Sakura defending Naruto and Sasuke in the Chunin exams, that was still hard to me. The Forest of Death shit, I fucked with that. I fucked with that kind of heavy. But okay, Chunin exams as a whole, right? Because you just blitz through it, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel, bro? As a follow-up to the Land of Waves, as an expansion of the world, how strong these characters are getting.
I really fucked with it. I think I like it like 20% less than the Hunter exams, which is still high, right? It's what I'm trying to say. It's Hunter x Hunter is like my second favorite series of all time. So like the bar is very high. I really fuck with the Chunin exams. I was surprised about a lot of things because it was I tried getting into the Chunin exams once before, but I guess like I forgot a lot or I missed a lot. Like the main thing for me, and I'm gonna jump ahead like a couple chapters, but the main thing that like really blew my fucking mind was in the like preliminary fights. The preliminary fights. I thought that was like the last round. I remembered it as the last round. So the fact that it was like, yeah, no, bro, this is like A, a political event, and then B, preliminary fights. Crazy. I was like, oh, that adds such a cool little layer to it. And then the fact they had to do that after days of getting examined. I was like, wait a minute. Are you telling me they're all tired and fucking broken down going into this?
Yes, most of them.
Yeah, no.
Bro, Sasuke's like, yeah, or Kakashi's like, don't use your chakra, gang. Like, that's an L. Like, bro, what? Like, yeah, you use that shit, you're disqualified.
Oh,
what?
yeah. No, that just shattered me. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah. That was really interesting for me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. So, give me some of like, what are some of the highlights in the Chunin exams then to you? Some moments that stood out to you, characters,
Mm-hmm.
etc., etc.
I'm curious, just real quick, what did you like? What was the right answer for Sakura? Because by the way, Chad,
Uh,
there are right answers to this if you SBR.
there are right answers to every question I'm asking.
Okay.
Um, Overhated, but falls short in comparison to Naruto and Sasuke.
Because
That's about it. Yeah.
she's got cooties, bro.
Um,
We don't want her to spread them on screen.
Cooties is crazy. But yeah, needless to say, right? Yeah, I'm curious. What are those moments that stood out to you?
From
Um,
the exams,
yeah, from Chunin exams from start to finish. I'm curious if there's like who are the characters? Like it can be characters that you're already familiar with, but what moments?
I guess
Like,
Rock Lee pulling up to save Sakura was pretty cool.
mhm,
Him getting folded immediately was less cool. Uh,
mhm, mhm,
Neji was kind of a standout. His fight with Naruto
mhm,
was really sick. I enjoyed it a
mhm.
lot. And I can get into
Okay.
that a little bit more, but just broad strokes, right?
Mhm,
Really fuck with Neji's introduction, um, with his powers, with his like backstory. I
mhm,
was really tapped in for that. I think I think Gaara was also a standout for me.
mhm,
Um, I thought he had like the best fight so far with him and Naruto.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
this is obviously excluding Naruto and Sasuke.
Of course.
Yeah. Who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Uh,
Oh,
Shikamaru has some cool moments to
oh
me.
yeah. I really fuck with Shikamaru's fight. I thought that was cool.
Mhm,
Um,
yeah.
I had the next 200 moves planned was also pretty fun.
Mhm,
Like as just like a
mhm.
as a line and I guess feet. Um, I could, I think Shikamaru would be. He's in my top five, but he'd be in my top three if not for like so much misogyny. Like,
Fair enough.
bro was above the legal
Uh,
limit.
Legal limit of misogyny in his bloodstream. Yeah. Okay. 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 I gotta know, bro.
Hmm.
Because you haven't mentioned him. Lives about to pop a blood vessel. Demon Akatsuo too.
Oh,
How'd you feel about Orochimaru?
I liked him.
Mm,
He was cool. Very Mayuri esque. I think my
okay.
favorite part of it. It's weird, right? It was such an innocuous scene or innocuous line. It was during the part where he was trying to get Tsunade to like heal him, and
Mm-hmm,
she decides not to help him, and he's like, I would have kept
mm-hmm,
my promise. I don't know why.
mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, that's so interesting. Like it, because I don't know if this might be like a L reading comprehension moment, but I got the impression that like he would have done it, like I
Mm-hmm.
that he would have kept his promise, and I find that so interesting and nuanced and layered.
Yeah. I also tend to agree that he would have kept his promise. Um.
Yeah, so I don't know, like for me that like really added a lot to like how I felt about him because I was like, wait a minute, is that personal emotion and pettiness that I'm detecting from you when you interact with Tsunade and Jiraiya? Hold on a minute, I kind of fuck with those feelings.
I kind of fuck with those feelings. Yeah, I don't understand being a kid and watching Kid Sasuke get shot by Orochimaru. I do think Orochimaru's OST and like what they do for him in the anime does elevate him beyond what the manga does. Solely because that music when he pulls up on Sasuke and Sasuke's just fucking tweaking, like when he's like literally screaming, like just throwing shuriken around, like bro,
Mhm.
who the fuck is this guy? I think I think on the whole the manga is better. It's paced better. In a lot of ways it is better. But when the Naruto anime got shit right, it really did get shit right. And Orochimaru was one of those characters where I'm like, yeah, bro, him popping up and just being like, yeah, even if you had given me the scroll, would have killed you. So Naruto, good shit on that. Uh,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Sasuke was about to give me that shit for no reason. Um, yeah, Orochimaru is definitely much. He gets amplified a lot by the anime, so I can I can understand it in that respect.
Yeah.
Um,
So that was very like moving, eye-opening, jarring.
mm,
Really like I guess it made me more tap. It made me tap in more to Orochimaru as a character than as a villain, right? Because
Okay.
I'll tell you, I don't know if this is something I necessarily didn't like, but it was something that it didn't, okay, how do I describe the feeling it gave me?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't disappointment, because I was fully engaged when I was reading it, and I was like really hyped the entire time, and I really fucked with it narratively.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like, oh yeah, I really, really, really rock with this, right? It was
Mm-hmm.
the revelation that outside of Orochimaru taking on the third Hokage, a bulk of his plan, like really a lot of it, heavily relied on Gaara being stable enough to lock in. Like he really, a lot of that responsibility for his like grand plan and betrayal and like civil war with the ninja villages was heavily reliant on Gaara, like almost to a hilarious point. And the fact that like he didn't even get to see his plan fail in that respect because he had bigger problems with his arms now, but the fact it was this kind of thing that like I realized like a couple chapters after I was done, I was just kind of thinking about what I read, and I was like, wait a minute, what if Gaara just overslept? What if he was just like at the last minute, you guys got this? Because the way Orochimaru's minions were handled is so laughable that it begs how the Hidden Leaf doesn't just have a monopoly on like I'm surprised they're not like the supreme government of these ninja villages, dude. The way they got off-screened outside of Gaara and Orochimaru has to be studied. Bro, Kakashi was locking in. Do you have any idea how bad of a ninja you have to be for Kakashi to beat you off-screen?
All right, bro. Relax, guy. But yeah, I mean, the explanation for that is just that the Sound Village is not like
I know.
the Leaf.
It was just like I said, right? It's a thing that I don't have any. It's not a strong feeling. It's just like a thing that just blew my mind when I realized it. Because like the moving parts were so intricate, and I really fucked with like all the character work and everything, like all the dynamics happening, that it didn't occur to me until later how like silly that like on Orochimaru's part, like how incompetency is the word, right? I couldn't believe that for a character like meant to be so conniving and so like I guess intelligent, or what's the word Machiavellian, was so he put all his eggs in the Gaara basket. And I think it just gave me a chuckle. Like he wasn't like venting about it. He wasn't like, oh man, my master plan there, it's foiled. It was like, I'm still gonna do what I need to do, but I need my arms back, right? So he's still fighting. He's still like putting up numbers on the board. Like he's still locked in. I really like that about him, right? Mm-hmm. And it gives you like more time to see Orochimaru as a character. It's like I fuck with the decision. It is just very funny to like recontextualize that entire sequence from that perspective.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to think that's not necessarily a failing, but it comes with a territory with a lot of master plans in anime and manga, is that with hindsight they do tend to, like, you can say that with like Kenjaku. I even think like Aizen's somewhat susceptible to it, where it's like, dude, you really needed Ichigo to be the guy that he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
or and so like I don't even deny that Orochimaru falls victim to that. Mm-hmm. It's just like,
again, it's not a complaint. It's not a demerit. Just to be clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just very funny. Sure. But yeah, go on. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. It's just something that I think is like, I don't even deny it. It's just like, yeah, when you put it like that, I'm like, a lot of plans do rely on like some very unstable variables sometimes that the villain kind of just like, yeah, I'm betting it'll work out though. Mm-hmm. Should be cool.
Like crazy amount of faith to have in a guy like Gaara. Like he would have had to not meet him and like just know about his stats on paper to have that opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, bro, Gaara, like the scion of stability. That, come on,
my most reliable soldier,
bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He is the most well-adjusted kid out here. Man, Gaara's backstory was haunting.
Yeah, we're just checking in case spoilers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's seen them doing Nakatsuha, talking about Itachi and Kisame.
Yeah, the fish guy. Okay, so like it's I'll get to that in a second. I did peep Mikey's screaming about Kabuto. I enjoyed Kabuto. I think I really liked him in the Chunin exams and like him just helping out Team 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know enough about him is the thing. Like I don't really know what motivates him to keep working for Orochimaru, but like as a character I kind of fuck with his vibe cuz he's one of the very rare henchmen that I've seen that isn't like but he's not me. Like I'm like seeing a reasonable henchman was like so refreshing where he was
Yeah.
like even after like the first couple hits or whatever, he was like, okay, so we'll come back, we'll talk this out, and he wasn't being like a dick about it. He genuinely meant that shit. So I was like, man, a henchman who's like diplomatic is so nice, man. Like that's what a nice feeling to experience.
Okay. Now, I gotta ask. Chad is fucking clamoring for some shit, but I'm gonna take my time with this. How do you feel about Rock Lee versus Gaara, bro? It's been like you've existed on the internet. You've seen the hype. Yes. You've seen all of that, right?
All right.
Was the hype too much, or were you able to enjoy it in spite?
Okay. Are you okay with this leading into my complaints for like Naruto fans on the internet?
That's completely fine.
Okay. I say this with love. With nothing but love in my heart. If you thought this series, or if you still think this series is about hard work versus talent, you are on crack. You have to hate this series to think that. I'm so sorry.
God, W opinion.
Fuck.
W opinion. W opinion. W opinion. W opinion.
Fuck. Bro, I clocked that shit from chapter 1. Like, the second Naruto did his shadow clone shit, after just, like, reading the stolen scroll off screen and just getting it, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. Are you... I'm gonna be nice about this, right? Let me not get hostile after it. Naruto's problem isn't that he's like doesn't work hard or doesn't have natural talent, whatever. He's not like hypocritical about anything. He uses the tools at his disposal, and he has a lot of good tools. He's got decent talents as a ninja, but when he's in a pinch, he uses Kurama's power, and Kurama gives it to him because he has to pay rent, whatever, right? The problem gets solved either way. Even against Neji, he used Kurama's power. I can't have you look me in the eye and tell me about hard work and talent, brother, because
that's not even Neji's point. That's not what Neji's getting at.
He's really not. Also, Neji does both. Fuck.
He does both. Every Naruto character worth their shit, aside from like Lee and Guy, are some mix of both. Every single one. Single one.
Bro, I was holding off some of these points because I wanted you to hear that on the podcast, but dude, I was telling Mikey, there's not a single fucking character on this page that is here that isn't exceptional in some way. Even Rock Lee is considered a fucking genius in the narrative. Like,
I want to talk about Rock Lee specifically because when I was reading it, I kind of came to a conclusion, but I want to let you continue.
Yeah. Okay, because bro, I was reading that shit and I was like, brother, there is not a child here. By the way, child soldier who is not only not been said to be stronger than a lot of the adult ninja, but also they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't have gotten this far after phase 85 of the Chunin exams without in some way being talented or gifted. Are you fucking kidding me? Rock Lee is here, and he's able to do this shit because he was built like that at the start. Fuck. And and also the story actively punishes him to prove this point, because the fact that he has to get surgery with a 50-50 shot at dying at 12 years old should tell you if he had that natural talent, he would have just lost and went to sleep that night. You know who else lost? Neji. He's fine. Because he could use ninjutsu, dude. He didn't need to do all that shit. And finally,
also
last point, right? Also, Gaara had so much left in the tank. It wasn't a close fight. It wasn't even like a hard fight. Gaara was barely tired, barely locking in. Like, at most, he was starting to take it seriously. You know how I know that? Because we saw what Gaara looked like when he was fucking dialed in. Gaara, Lee was not handling that, gang.
Nope.
Okay, sorry. I just,
Nope.
bro, like I got this like tension in my stomach because I was thinking about all the Naruto discourse I've ever seen in my life, and I was just getting mad like on your behalf. And I texted Mikey, like, bro, how do you wake up as a Naruto fan who likes the story? It's all like power scaling and unhinged video essays.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done, bro. It's your turn.
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Because I think people get it fucked up with Lee, right? Because it's what's so crazy. They don't read what's on the page, right? Because the point is this, right? Because they're like, bro, the point is hard work beats talent. No. The point, the entire crux of Lee's character is that despite not having the natural gifts that most ninja have, he will still prove to himself not to be the strongest ninja ever, not to be the Hokage, that he can be a splendid ninja, which by all accounts, even before fighting Gaara, I would consider him one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
In mentality, in ability, right? I would already consider him that. The point is not to make Rock Lee the strongest character. It's never his ambition to beat everybody, to be the Hokage,
having
to be the
self-worth. That's it. That's
pinnacle.
all he wants.
What people tell you, right? Despite what you're preordained to. That's why Neji pisses him off and pisses Naruto off so much. Not because Neji doesn't believe in hard work. Not because Neji's like, yeah, bro, fuck, if you don't have a Byakugan, you're cooked. It's because if he thinks whatever role you're born into, whatever sort of thing you're assigned, whatever role that is, outcast, loser, right? It's that no matter what your hard work is, it's not about being strong. Your role is your role. Neji is stronger than Hinata, right? But despite that talent and hard work getting him above her, being stronger did not change his quote-unquote fate. That's why Naruto bugs him, and that's why Neji bugs Naruto. It's not like, if you want to take for example, right? Kurama is some giant monster sealed within him, right? Naruto could have resigned himself to have never learned how to manipulate that or grow from that, right? Using that in the fight is showing, yeah, bro, the circumstances you're born with do not dictate how you then follow it up. It's not a question of hard work versus talent because, let's be real. Landa's been making this point a lot in chat. Even Sakura is talented when it comes to like genjutsu specialization and chakra control, right? It's specifically about making do with what you are and surpassing that for whatever reason through whatever means, right? It's like it's never been a hard work versus talent. I would not even say it's not even that it was like some betrayed theme. It's not that it's some miniature.
It just
theme.
wasn't there.
It's not. It's just not a real theme there, right? Because Rock Lee works hard and because Gaara has like natural inborn talent, that's not the theme that's there. It's just not.
Like, bro, this isn't solo leveling. Like, I don't know what to. It's not even solo leveling, by the way. It was just the first series that I could think of. Hey, man, don't mess with Naruto fans. They hate the series.
Don't mess with Naruto fans. They can't read, bro. They similar to Dragon Ball. They're a Dragon Ball fan's second cousin, gang. Like,
fuck, dude. Why are you sad about a point he was never making? Like, I was so mad when I was reading that because I was like, oh, they're delusional.
And by the way, I'll address this, Shade the Artist, which is hardworking, overcoming a very talented person. No, it's not. It's hard work overcoming Lee's, it's overcoming the fate of being a loser. It's overcoming the fate of being not a splendid ninja. It has nothing. Listen, I'll put it like this, right? If everybody in the story was stronger than Lee, every single character, and they were all splendid ninja, Lee could still achieve his goal. And not be stronger than a single character. The goal is to be a worthwhile ninja. The goal is to be someone that can stand proud in their own existence despite the cards they're dealt, right?
Like, show me the panel where Lee's like, I want to be the strongest. It doesn't exist. Because all he does is just glaze might, like... Fuck.
And Mikey brings up a good point. The story goes out of its way to show Lee's mindset of winning battles to show Lee's mindset of winning battles, show he's a splendid ninja is wrong. A lot of it is mentality based.
Yeah.
A majority of it is mentality based, of taking those risks, of being like true to your friends, of being like
Just
it's
being
so,
okay.
It's so
Just bro, it's
like,
okay that he's a
fuck,
ninja.
dude.
Like that's literally like him even accepting that he can be a ninja is a struggle for him. Like brother has a negative amount of self-esteem when it comes to this ninja shit.
And who can blame him? Because like everybody, like dude, like a basic default ability of most academy students he doesn't have, and then people shit on him for it. Duh. And of course he's going to enact that of being like, well, I'm gonna just beat your ass. Like if I'm able to beat you, I'm better. It's like that's not even the point.
And also, clearly, you guys like him and fuck with him, so you agree with the point. Fuck, you just overdo it.
Yeah, it's extremely interesting to see that, and when you reread it, it's like so obvious. It's obvious just remembering, but when you read, like from my perspective, I'm like, dude, I'm looking to give y'all a point. Fuck.
Dude, I remember I hit you up. You were like, you might get it, and then you'll immediately be like, no, that's insane, brother. I thought about it for 5 seconds in the Neji fight. I was like, oh no, that's still bullshit. Because bro, Neji was
not the point.
Neji was also training with Lee. Why do you think Guy would like not let them train like that? Like why why would he take it easy on them? What about Guy as like a mentoring character would make you think, yeah, I'm just gonna beat Lee's ass in the fucking gym, and like my other students, they'll ride on their natural talent.
Yeah. Lee versus Gaara was a CIA sting operation, bro. Like
it was a
making that
psyop.
fight in the anime look so fucking good was a fucking dubious trick, bro. I will accept no other answer nor interpretation, gang. But anyways,
Also, it's not, Lee's great. You can love Lee. It's not slander. It's glaze. Weirdly, it's like too much fucking dick riding for Lee.
Yeah, Lee should have been the main character, bro. Shut up, please.
Hop off, nerd.
Yeah, it's extremely interesting.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
one thing I
glad I could
do want to offer. Go ahead.
By the way, I'm glad I can continue the fucking W opinion streak. I just want to check my
W
score.
opinion, bro. Good shit. You're going. You know, you're shooting 100% of the field. I'm proud. That's good.
Creams, we have to get you to watch the self-made hypocrite video once you finish.
No. Dude, it's gonna actually make you angry. Whoa! Wow, my heart rate spiked. Sorry.
Oh, is that like the eye patch wolf version of like the
bro?
Bleach?
Imagine you plus eye patch wolf plus intentionally misreading it. Like there's okay. It's that plus so much fucking snark and condescension, basically.
Might be an After Dark special or some shit. Like we could honestly, it might be a special. We could do it on like a break week or something.
Well, I just got mad thinking about it. Oh my god. Hold on. How long is that video, bro? Because that video. Hold on. Self-made hypocrite. Video. Oh, yeah. Someone might have to drop a bag, bro. That video is like 2 hours, and I know I'm gonna be pausing it every. No, it's not 2 hours. I lied. That just felt like that. It took me 42 minutes. Jesus Christ.
How long is it?
That should put me in 42 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Still long, but it put me in a fucking genjutsu, gang. But yeah, I think one of the things that is really interesting about Lee, and it's not necessarily an interpretation I've had before, it's one I've always kind of taken Guy and Kakashi's words at face value, right? But it's something that I've like when they call Lee a genius of hard work, right? And I don't think calling him a genius of hard work in a vacuum really means much. It's just saying like he's dedicated to it in a way that's like extremely unique to him, right? But it's so interesting because I feel like being considered that by Kakashi saying like, you know, the only way for him to do this is if he were a genius, makes it to me it sort of like adds a stamp to the point that Lee is making almost, right? Of like even Kakashi, you know, copy ninja, thousand jutsu, super talented guy, right? He can't comprehend the idea of someone doing this devoid of talent. And I find that really like it adds a layer of like specialness to what he pulls off through his efforts and like persevering. Because like the most special thing about Lee is not how many push-ups he did or kicks he did, or it is specifically persevering, right? It is enduring all of the verbal, mental, and physical punishment and continuously going, right? Anybody can do a push-up. Anybody, especially superhuman ninja, can probably do what Lee does one day. Maybe they can do it for 2 days. Maybe they can do it for a week. But dedicating yourself to that and seeing minuscule, infinitesimally small results day after day after day, purely because you believe in yourself and you're dedicated to that goal, is inhuman. It almost comes off as like, dude, there has to be something special about you. And Lee kind of, I don't know. I love that, man. That shit is like, Lee fucking moves me. It's just annoying that it moved other people the wrong way, bro. It's like, no. Enjoy him differently.
No, because, like, bro, I could imagine you saying all of that and some guy just breaking in and being like, and he should have been the main character. Stop.
Yeah, fuck.
And you ruined it.
And you ruined it, bro. You ruined it. You ruined it, and I'm leaving. Like, I can't do this. But yeah, needless to say, I love that fight. Unfortunately, it's got a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little super chat break, if you don't mind, if you want.
Yeah.
Sleeping Ninja, thank you for the 14. How much did you know before starting? I know some perceptions about popular discussion topics, like Gaara versus Rock Lee was huge. I know about Kaguya. Don't really know the context or like the finer details. I know about Madara's meteor just from like I think of the video.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, I watched the death battle with him and Aizen because, Glaze. And I think the last big thing was fuck. It was I forgot what they're called. You know the like purple and orange guys that Naruto and Sasuke fight in? The big like Power Ranger sized golems. Like I know about that, and like the like panel where their blood meshes into a heart.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But like finer context, no idea. It's like with the Chunin exams, I knew what they were, but like I didn't know like that they were a political. Like I didn't know the finer details.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh B, thank you for the 5. I have to correct y'all. Blue Blocks is longer than Akane Banashi. Jumps goated sports manga romance series. Imagine Haikyuu and Horiyama combined. I've heard of Blue Blocks. I think I just forgot to like count it when I was looking.
I've also read it. I've read like 40 chapters. I'm not the biggest fan. To call it a mix of Horimiya and Haikyuu.
Man, I've heard nothing but like praise and like applause for Blue Blocks.
From where I was at, the sports part was underdone. Like, it wasn't really a mix. It was just like, it was kind of like a background thing. It'd be like considering Jujutsu Kaisen like a school story. Like, yeah, sure, it's a backdrop.
Funny,
right? Maybe that changes further in. But 40 to 50 chapters in, the romance part was also like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. It was just like not particularly. It was like very cliche. And take this from a motherfucker who. Shit, bro. Cliche romance manga? Sign me up, gang. I'm in there. But it was like, damn, this is cliche squared. Shit hit a black flash. I've really only heard other people have like pretty positive shit to say, but I've never been the biggest fan of it. Personally speaking. I am glad that you enjoy it though. And I guess Blue Box is more of a veteran than I remember it being.
Yeah, 181, it seems. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Black, thank you for being a Thank you for the 5. Gaara versus Sasuke compared to Sakura versus Ino is night and day. Did I say Gaara versus Ino? Sakura versus Ino. Yeah. Yes. That's.
I will say, bro, be glad you didn't watch that shit in the anime. In the anime, it actually makes it ass. To me, the fight in the manga is just like competent. It's fine.
Okay,
but
Kishimoto, I know what you are. Please, bro. It's okay. Be happy. Fuck.
Be happy. It's funny as hell.
Be yourself.
Let's see.
Yeah, King Nusher, thank you for the 5. Just here to say that Naruto versus Gaara is an S tier shonen fight. Kishi was in his bag with that. It was cool. It was very good. I personally think he did better already. Like Naruto versus Gaara was better in my opinion. Naruto versus Gaara
is better than Naruto versus Gaara.
No, Oh, Naruto versus Gaara. I thought he meant fucking leave. I think I autocorrected it in my head. I was so like I was so like I was just. Oh, that's a default, you know. Yeah, Naruto versus Gaara was S tier. Yes, I enjoyed it more than Gaara versus Lee.
Bro said Naruto versus Gaara. Yeah, that shit's kind of mid. Naruto versus
Gaara. Yeah, it's not Naruto versus Gaara though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being over for 14 months. Okay, in their defense, if you're young, you can fall into this, especially with YouTube feeding it. But getting older and looking back, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not gonna call like a fucking kid who has a bad interpretation of a series like.
But if you're an adult.
If you're an adult, or more so if you're like presenting yourself as like super knowledgeable and you have such a like falsifiable point, right? It's very rare that someone's like, this is my interpretation of like a message, and it's like, oh, I can prove you wrong by asking for scans, bro. Like, it's so crazy. It's so rare that happens.
Bro, it's even funnier when you consider like, okay, you know what? Let me phrase it differently. If you put that shit out in a tweet, kind of annoying, but whatever, I'll let you rock. You open up a Google Doc, then we have a problem.
A Google Doc 42-minute video that changed the landscape of Naruto discussion. Yeah, all right, buddy. It's up for you, gang.
Yeah. Kayotaki, thank you for the 5. How do I become a member on mobile? I don't see the join option. It should just be next to the subscribe thing. Like, you're probably already subscribed, right? So like after you subscribe, the join button should just appear. If not, you might have to do it on desktop.
Yeah, I a lot of people mention that they have trouble joining on mobile. I think that desktop is a lot easier. So yeah. Let's see. All right, bro. I gotta ask.
Keep them coming.
You know, we've
Skirted.
I feel like.
Oh, is this the big one? Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke. Okay. Let's see. Naruto and Sasuke. First of all, 2 favorite characters, best characters, most, in-depth, nuanced, layered, blah, blah, blah. I'll start off light, right? Their relationship with each other feels organically, not even adversarial, but just like rivalrous. And understandable from both their perspectives, right? You know, Naruto feeling inferior and wanting to prove himself to Sasuke, and, Sasuke wanting to, like, take on all the responsibility for himself and feeling like, Naruto surpassing him kind of, makes him, it signals to him that he's, like, weak or incapable, and, man, if I'm not the strongest, Itachi's gonna run my pockets at night, because he sees Itachi whenever he closes his fucking eyes, checks his bed for Itachi, like, he's, Itachi's set up shop there, rightfully so, right? So I think with their fight, it was very understandable that they were both like feeling the way they were feeling and fighting for the reason they were fighting. That being said, right? Individually, I do have slightly different opinions because I had slightly different expectations. I expected Naruto to be kind of more annoying, and I don't know if it's because I just was reading the manga and I didn't hear the voice for a while. It's not even like the English voice actor is bad. It's just like sometimes it just gives me a headache when he's like loud. So just reading that was a lot more palatable.
I expected you to find Naruto more annoying. That's a W choice.
But yeah, for me the bigger shocker was Sasuke. I want to just talk about him for a little bit longer.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. So I said this earlier, dude. When I tell you, I genuinely thought Sasuke was like the quintessential edgelord, because he gets like, there's so many derivative Sasukes out there that are inspired by Naruto, that he's his own archetype. So when I tell you, like, I had very little expectations for him aside from like some edgy jokes here and there, or like revenge or whatever. Anytime he would show any other emotion, it was just like, wait, what? He's a 3-dimensional character? This was not the Naruto I was promised.
Yeah.
And there are like a couple of standout moments. One is just when he was like fucking around. It was like an innocuous moment where he was like fucking around with Sakura and Naruto just as friends. I was like, oh, I didn't know you fucked with them, bro. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you rocked with them as people. That's sick. 2, when he came to save Naruto from Itachi, I was like, Bro, this shit's so fucking cool, bro. Like, you're so real. Fuck. God, bro, you really, like, you were like, no, my friend, fuck. And, like, actually pulled up, because he wasn't like, yeah, bro, I gotta kill Itachi. He was like, I gotta save Naruto. And I was like, fuck, bro, you're so cool. Why?
Yes,
And then the last one that killed me. It was the moment with Kakashi after his fight with Naruto. And let me tell you, that shit left an impression on me, brother. Okay. When Kakashi dropped that line about all his like loved ones already being dead, and Sasuke immediately getting it, that shit, you don't understand, brother. A revelation, a shock is not enough. I thought I was being gaslit. I thought it was a dream sequence. I thought it was fake. I was so ready for him to like snarl at him despite hearing that. I was ready for like the most lazy
Aro hearing Snuffy.
Yes. I was literally like borrow energy, brother. I was ready for him to call him a loser, to be like, I'm glad your friends are dead. Like, you know what? Like, I was gearing up and fucking bracing myself to hear the most unapologetically, like, vain, short-sighted edgelord shit I've ever heard in my life. To see him not only not do that, but internalize and then take time to think about what Kakashi said and not lash out like a child. Oh my god, dude. I think that's when he was like, oh shit, Naruto might be getting booted off, brother. I was like, fuck. I was starting to like draft up an apology to you.
Yeah.
Holy
shit, dude.
Dude, that shit had me cooked. I was... oh, fuck, brother. I was pacing in my room back and like just being like, nah, they lied to me. They didn't tell me he was like this.
Listen, bro. The Sasuke glaze does not come from nowhere. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like I was like, bro, all due respect to you, bro, you are biting just like Gege. You took some home with you when it came to Sasuke.
Took some. Some. Oh my god.
Because I was
a downplay.
Bro, Loki, I was like reading it, I was like, bro, he's done this shit with me before. Fuck. Bro.
Fucking hell, dude.
I was like, bro.
Bro, before we hopped on stream, I fucking hit you with the equivalent of it. You're like, well, wait, hold on. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck, bro. My god. You're bro, lovingly. You're a glazer. Fuck.
Yes, bro.
Bro, I was reading that shit and I was like, this dude, he asked for a to-go bag. He did the little thing with his fingers at the waiter. Fuck. Oh shit,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. One of the moments, because obviously, like, as I'm rereading, I'm like re-experiencing a lot of things. One of the moments where I fell in love with the character is when Sasuke's like, Orochimaru's in front of him. He's tweaking. He's like, dude, we gotta run. We're gonna fucking die. This nigga's different, right? He doesn't even want the scroll. He just wants blood, right? And when Sasuke's like, hold on, wait a minute. Itachi told me to hide and like make sure to preserve my life as a coward. Oh no! I don't just need to stay alive to kill him, bro. I can't be what he wants me to be, bro.
Oh,
and then he pulls up, and the anime sequence, they're just like me, bro. They said I don't want it to go back. I want the restaurant, gang. Did you watch Orochimaru versus Sasuke, bro? I don't know if you went back and watched it. That shit is so gas. You're not scared? Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I did. Yeah,
you okay,
yes,
scaredy cat?
That...
Oh no, throw that get back. Listen, bro. I gotta be honest, Sasuke. You had it coming, gang.
Bro,
you had it coming.
Fuck, bro. Why? Okay. Let me calm down. Right? Because when I tell you, I was wincing and gritting my teeth when Itachi pulled up and put him in the genjutsu, or what is it called? The Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi.
Yeah. I was like, no, Sasuke, please.
Yeah, bro.
I took a step back and I was like, what happened to me?
Sasuke, please. Yeah, bro. We're getting him.
Fuck. When the fuck did that happen?
Mirror. When he starts, I can see.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, bro, I almost wanted to scream, "You're not Kakashi! You have it on both eyes, please!"
Yeah, bro. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. No, bro. Listen.
Dude, I can see why he's his boogeyman. Like, Sasuke's backstory tragic. Like, it's up there with Gaara's and Naruto's for me. But like, it's not just that. It's the fact that he not only went to like save his friend, but I think about that quote that okay, speculation theory time. Don't tell me if I'm right. Just like, respond how you want to respond. But like, just don't tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Sure.
Every time Sasuke thinks back to that quote, Itachi told him, where he was like, live as a coward, blah blah blah. I was like, I was kind of squinting, like, hold on a minute, something isn't right here. This just feels like he's saving him with extra steps. It feels like he's white wolfing him a little bit.
God, I wish I knew what that meant.
Very quick, just it's gonna help because I might use it again. So
okay,
it's basically the short story where like a guy raises this like wolf from like being a cub, domesticates him, but then the wolf gets too big, and he basically has to like let it back into the wild. So the only way the wolf leaves him is he realizes is to get him to to yell at the wolf and tell him that he doesn't want him. Basically.
Oh, that's a common trope. That's a common trope. Okay.
Yeah, but
I haven't heard it referred as such.
Yeah.
I like, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the impression I got. I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah. You're good. You're good. For that shit, biggest bro. That's and God, dude, you're still too weak. You don't have enough hate.
Bro, why is he sounding like a coach? Fuck, bro. I was like,
don't have.
Dude,
No.
Itachi.
No, bro.
I think part of the reason it was like, sorry, Liv, but like with Orochimaru, right? I think part of the reason like his stocks, it's not even that they went down; they just changed. Was because Itachi really showed me how it's done. Like that's a antagonist, capital A.
That's a villain.
Bro, the way he pulled up on Kakashi and essentially put him in a fucking domain. Also, get it out of your mouth. Fuck.
All right. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry. It just,
right.
Bro, that whole sequence, I was like, bro, you are getting it all over my shoes.
Bro, dude, Itachi's.
There needs to be a flood warning.
Up,
yeah.
Bro. Itachi pulling up. Kurenai being like, I'm a genjutsu specialist. Watch this. Itachi's like, yeah. All right.
And Kurenai, oh my god. Fuck.
Kakashi, bro. When Kakashi lifted the headband, he's like, Asuma, Kurenai, look away. I got this. It's a battle of Sharingans. No, it's not. No. You have a Sharingan? They developed theirs. There's a difference.
Oh.
This shit's in-house, bro.
Yep, these are the original models.
Yeah,
they're not a mod.
You got a rep, gang. You got a rep Sharingan. That shit's real. No. And dude, the stabbing into being like, yeah, bro, you only have to endure this for another 72 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds.
Bro, I was like, let me out. Fuck.
Bro,
dude,
the way falls to his knees, he's like, God, how long was I out? What are you talking about, bro? It just sounded like you fell to your knees in the water.
Brother. When I tell you Jiraiya being like, what the fuck? How did they get out of this?
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, Itachi, you're so fucking cool, man. Like, dude, bro, he stopped the Chidori with one hand, gang.
He did. Like it was nothing. I was like,
that's a Gaara chopper. By
bro,
the way.
that was like when Kakashi was in his glaze form. That was like lore accurate. That was like lore accurate Kakashi. Like, yeah. He was locked in.
Because Asuma and Kurenai were looking kind of scrubby, and Kisame was like, fuck, dude, this is... And Itachi's like, yeah, bro, he's pretty good. And Kakashi's like, no, I'm good, but he's different. Like, yeah, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That shit was so fucking different. God damn.
Yeah, no, I was losing my fucking mind. And I guess this ultimately leads me to Naruto, titular character, right?
Yeah.
I really fuck with Naruto as a protagonist. Just,
Mm-hmm.
I vibe along with everything he kind of stands for.
Mm-hmm.
And for essentially him to be like, oh god, I forgot. I think I forgot where he heard it. But it was like, yeah, bro, we just kind of like live as ninjas. And it was at the funeral for the third Hokage. He was like, yeah, but we just sort of die for the village, like, and we're just kind of use this tools for it. And he was like, nah, not me though.
Yeah. Don't look at chat, by the way.
Yeah.
At least not the deleted comment.
No problem. Yeah. For him to be like, you know what, when I become mayor, I'll get rid of that. Just I don't wait a couple.
Yeah.
Don't die until then, basically.
Wait a decade or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, damn, I love Itachi too, but I've never seen Ronin do tricks on him like this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Watch more VODs. Like.
But also, he couldn't have, because I don't give him like the context. Like, I hadn't watched Naruto, right?
Yeah. It's also like
it didn't come up.
Yeah, because it's like someone said I downplay Sasuke. No, I don't downplay Sasuke. I don't talk about him all that much, right? Every time you hear the word Sasuke out of my mouth, it's followed with, how should I put this politely? Professionalism. I'll say that, right? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Hall of
Let
Fame
your mind
numbers.
do what your mind does, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I don't elaborate on why I like him. I just express how much I like the character, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh your memory. I was a Naruto hater. I would shut down conversations about it.
You had it in your Twitter bio.
I think I still do. I just haven't changed it yet.
Yeah.
Like fuck, dude. This feels good. I can imagine this is cathartic for you just to get this off.
Yes, it is, gang. Ooh, fuck.
Chat, when I tell you, I was more excited to talk about Naruto than I was JJK for this episode. You have to understand. Like, I really hope you guys like really understand that.
Fuck, we do still gotta talk about JJK.
I know. Fuck, dude.
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. I'm sweating. Dude. Okay. Yeah, man. That's.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah,
overwhelmed by peak.
Okay. How do I say this? Orochimaru seems a little overpowered. Random thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, on paper, his abilities are unbelievable. Like, he can just resurrect the dead, and he himself can like transfer bodies, making him effectively immortal. Shout out Hakari. But like, what?
Yo, pause.
Mm.
Take that shit back right the fuck now. I'm not Liv. I'm not Demon Akatsuwa. Orochimaru's not my ministry. Take that the fuck back right now, dude.
This is my bad. I'll take it back, bro. I'll take it back.
All right, bro. Continue, please.
Bro, I couldn't see a resignation notice in my chat from
No. No, bro. Because you see one for me too. Shout out Hakari.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I'd like to apologize.
You're good. Yeah, continue.
But yeah, it's so fucking strange that like he was like that broken. Like, okay, not even a testament to the third Hokage's power, because that wasn't really the thing I walked away from. But I was like, he gets his arm sealed. These are still very big obstacles. Like, what's the cliff here, right? Like, what is the not only material danger to Orochimaru moving forward, but like, why exactly can't he just prep like an army of dead ninja and just do the village himself? Like, I think a part of me is like just wondering how the threat of Orochimaru is like not even elaborated on or like expanded on, but just like how he fades, right? Like, let's say he gets Frieza treatment, like as in he's like a recurring character, right?
Mm-hmm.
He either has to be like the biggest villain of all time or like an endgame level boss, or they simply have to get around like some of these like more broken abilities. Because for me, I'm like, there is a shapeshifter, snake summoner, immortal, what's the phrase called? Necromancer?
Yeah.
Like, referee? Help?
Yeah, bro. I get you. I'm so excited for you. The Sannin in general, bro, are just looked at as so goated. Like, it's so funny. Like, God, dude, these three ninja and these three ninjas specifically. Oh my God, bro. They're
Bro,
so cool. Yeah.
bro, I love I love Tsunade's introduction. It was just like such a funny little moment. Like, she's the legendary sucker. Like, the worst gambler I've ever seen. Fuck. She could play rock paper scissors and still lose.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
you know,
Let's see.
gambling's really in the zeitgeist right now. I can see why Instagram thinks I'm like a practitioner.
Fucking hell. Yeah, God, dude, Naruto's so good. Shit.
So I'm extremely excited for the Sasuke retrieval thing because like the thing is, right? Even after like considering and internalizing what Kakashi said, and I guess like this is the last thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something about Sasuke leaving was like, um, uh, so okay. How do I explain this? Popular discourse, perspective. Oh, Sasuke was corrupted. He went rogue. Blah blah blah. I feel like that's also wrong because reading that chapter and just like reading everything up to it, it was so like eye opening because I was like, wait a minute, no, this was like a very carefully considered decision that he made because he logistically thought it would help with his end goal of Itachi and improving his conditions and like saving his friends. Like this wasn't a rash decision. It wasn't one that he did to like be evil. It was something he chose because he thought it was the best course of action to improve the lives of himself and his loved ones.
Mm-hmm. And he is groomed to think that.
Yeah.
But he still is coming to that conclusion reasonably so. And I want to say something so
like fuck, dude.
fucking bad, bro. Okay, hold on. I had to reel it
Sorry,
out.
I wanted to get that off.
Character so much, but yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I wanted to get into the character so much, and I'm like, no. Calm yourself, reel it in. But I'm just gonna say this, right? I think him thinking that is the best possible decision, but also being able to recognize that there is a reason that has been introduced as such, right? Orochimaru has made it a very clear point that Naruto, specifically Naruto, but generally being in Leaf Village, Sakura, Kakashi, all of his friends and allies, right, have not softened his heart, but have made him like waver into like
there's still hope. There's still a reason to like go about it that isn't just revenge. Oh yeah, no. The fact that he was already feeling that like that intimacy already, like the fact that Sasuke was healing without him even realizing was just it added so much, bro. I was like, I'm telling you, furious, like beyond like just rage. When I thought about like having this interaction with you, I was like, fuck, bro, fuck. I might have to lie. This can't be this good. Fuck. He's not gonna let me live it down.
Oh yeah.
And like also I do find, and this is like the last point, unless you have like any more, right? But Naruto, like the last big revelation, the last thing that really made me tap into Naruto was like how mature the theme of the story was with like essentially the childhood. Sorry, I just thought about Gege ripping this off again. Gege dick riding joke insert here. I thought about the themes of like lost youth and being roped in to fight in a war by like adults, and the fact that these child soldiers are not only groomed by the villains but by their own community into giving up their lives and their youth in pursuit of essentially war, and that being like horrific was also just like a really surprisingly mature, deep deep theme that I did not expect out of Naruto. That shit really surprised me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gege, we need to get you a life vest. There's a flood, brother.
Well, listen. Oh, shit. Wow. God. Chat.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take a deep breath. Whew, okay. Kishimoto. You work magic, gang. That's all I'm going to say. Let me read this real quick. I did make it to a thing for the two. Always bet on Hakari is Tsunade's win con. Fuck. And then Sipping Nature, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Now that both of y'all have read the first 100 chapters of the Big Three, which series is the best beginning in your opinion? Cribbs, I'll let you go first.
Definitely not Bleach. Love Bleach. The first 100 chapters are not where it's at.
Interesting. Okay.
Honestly, it substitutes Soul Reaper, kind of fucking up the curve, because it's just the weakest out of the three of them for me.
Okay, gotcha.
Probably Naruto. has the strongest first 100, then One Piece, then Bleach.
Okay. I'm Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. Even
Mm.
outside of me thinking One Piece is worse than Bleach and Naruto generally,
Mm.
I think that One Piece is like
It's the goofiest
it does
arcs.
not
Yeah,
it
like
does not put its best foot forward in my opinion, right? One Piece, I think, how should I put this? It
I mean, for me, like the difference is I instantly bought into One Piece, like off rip.
That's fair.
So
Yeah.
I enjoyed every second of my read through, basically, with like one exception. But for the most part, like I was just fully dialed in, right? Because you have to be kind of almost from the jump to just be like, all right, 1,000 more of these, fuck yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah. When does
But I guess like critically, like that's I think like when Naruto just got to its point a lot faster.
yeah. Um I think the first scene, like, and I mean period, where I
Mm.
was moved, is where Luffy puts his hat on Nami and he's like, "Yeah, we got
Oh,
this."
Arlong Park. Okay.
Yeah, like 80 chapters in, right?
Mm.
Which is to say, Naruto Land of Waves to me is
I mean, because it got
that's
there
such a
in 30
that's
chapters.
such
Yeah.
a good fucking initial arc, right? And also, like even for Bleach, I don't think Substitute Soul Reaper is anything close to Land of Waves, but
Mm.
I do thoroughly enjoy it. Just I enjoy Ichigo a lot, whatever.
Mm.
One Piece like picked up kind of quickly after that,
Mm.
although inconsistently, but I don't know. For me it was like
I mean, like
its best content is not in its first 100 chapters. Granted, I don't think any of these series have their best content there, but
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, for me, like
Take that with a grain of salt, I guess.
yeah, like I get it, right? Like they're all kind of in the early phase. They all probably had different intentions, different vibes, different styles. Like the only reason we compare them is because of like the colloquialism of the big three here in like the West.
Yeah.
But they they world build at different rates. They like prioritize different things. They set up different themes.
Hmm.
And also the biggest factor is the maturity of like the writers because they started in their early 20s, all of them, I think. So
Yeah.
they were all because I was reading some of Kishimoto's like notes at the beginning of those volumes.
Hmm.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, man, I love this newfangled technology called DVD." I was like,
Fucking
"Whoa, perspective."
yeah.
So, I see like an early Kubo, and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, late game Kubo would smoke like eat him for breakfast, right?" I see
Yeah.
current Oda, and I'm like, "Holy shit, dude, this is a coloring book compared to like later chapters of One Piece."
Fair.
And then
Fair.
like I can't make the same like big distinction with Naruto, but it's like even now it's like they really out here
Even
using their
180 chapters.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's still within like it's more stable, it's more consistent. Like there's no it's not peaks and valleys, right? Like it's not
Hmm.
substitute Shinigami to Soul Society jumps, right?
Hmm.
And it's not like for me Baratier after Arlong, like Baratier was my first like glazing like I'm tapped in because
Hmm.
I fucked with Sanji and I fucked with Mihawk's introduction and Zoro's
Hmm.
clash with him, and also like Nami's. I just fucked with that like a lot, right?
Hmm.
So all three of them have like
Hmm.
they scratch different itches, but I don't. I only have the benefit of Bleach and One Piece's
Hmm.
end games to compare it to. Also art wise, come on.
That's fair. That's fair. Ninja Boy thing with the five. So Unbelievable Gojo apparently is based off a Chunin test proctor instead of Kakashi named Tanbo Tobitake. I think that's in
Yeah,
reference to like the bandages on his face. Yeah, Giga did mention that.
yeah. Giga's a
God,
fucking
bro,
liar though,
the
because
comparisons are.
fuck.
You have such a big habit of doing that, bro. It's so funny considering our VC last night, bro. Like that's hilarious.
I can't like glaze, bro. Fuck, like Gege. I can't. I've run out of ways to say knob polishing, skin shiner. Like, what do you, bro? This fan fiction that you've like tricked us all into buying as an original series, crazy. First of all, W Con, right? But second of all, you are not hiding that shit from anybody who's read them. Like,
Funny.
fuck.
Yeah. I wonder, like, I genuinely wonder. Gege just happens to be a more modern artist and author, right? For me, I wonder if I go back 10, 20, 30 years before, like, and read those more classic manga, if I could like, if I'm looking at like Kishimoto and be like, "Oh, my goat made fan fiction. You this is your OC. This like this is a reskin." Cause fuck, that would be that'd be funny. But yeah. Let's see.
Creams, this is insane comments. LMAO. Bro, I was on a roll. You're gonna have to narrow that shit down, Mikey.
Let's see. Sleeping Danger thing with 14. Throw first 100 chapters of Hunter x Hunter in there. Oh, that's his fucking second goat? Actual goat?
Yeah, second goat after One Punch Man, bro, but it's very close.
So funny.
Let's not yeah. Let's not go there.
Yeah. I'm assuming the 100 chapters of Hunter x Hunter stand supreme though for you.
Unbelievably supreme. Like it's night and day.
That's fair.
Heaven and earth, yeah.
I got you. Cool. All right.
Yeah. Oh. Love Naruto so far. Great, like solid 8.59 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Let me ask you,
buddy.
Give me a review of my review. Like, how you feeling about everything I've said so far today? Worth the hype, within expectations, out of expectations, any surprises?
Worth the hype and within expectations. I will say, I would give your answers like a. I think you got like a 90. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. You didn't score perfect, but you definitely did better than you like. You did really well, right? Like this is like you can get a honor roll on this one, right? You know what I mean?
Where did I lose the 10 points?
For example, Naruto over Sasuke. Okay, I'll allow it. Right? That's
like
fair.
Sasuke is kissing, hugging, and groping that line, bro.
Listen, bro. You don't need to defend yourself, right? It's not. I would have graded you. Like, if you need to defend yourself, I'll let you know, right?
Okay. Good to know.
It was just going on my grading scale and I'm looking at the sheet and I'm saying, no, that's good. That's good. Like, you got a good score, right? A lot of the things I can also only mention a little bit later, like maybe a 95. But yeah.
Creams, who's your favorite female character? Landa, as a friend. I'm not going to take the bullet for Kishimoto on this. There's like 5 major female characters. I'm not putting that on me. Tsunade.
Tsunade's the right pick. Landa also saying she liked the first 100 chapters of Bleach is funny because I don't know if I've ever heard her say like and Bleach in the same sentence.
Yeah, I was like, did somebody hack her account?
Somebody definitely did, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure she'll get it back.
Maybe I should DM her on Twitter just to let her know somebody's like using her account to like lie on her name.
Yeah. Got to.
But yeah, good stuff. The grading system was clearly displayed in the syllabus.
I did put it in the syllabus. Like you knew what was up. It's okay. You're still good grade, right? But
also
you know it was.
Yeah. Mikey, drop your score in there. I'm curious about what you thought too. Now that you heard everything, was this worth the wait? Was this worth the 5K journey? Was this everything you wanted and more?
Yeah.
Get to typing, Mikey.
Get to typing. I like things in Bleach. Jesus, this motherfucker is going crazy with the account.
Yeah.
God, also, damn.
Like, it's crazy that they want to commit to the roleplay still, because, like, I like things in Bleach. Like, bro, the all caps does not hide that. Like, what do you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, despite not being Landa, you have a decent character profile. Like, if you just not said you like things in Bleach, I'd believe you were her. Like I really, truly would.
W-LARP.
W LARP is crazy. All right.
Now we gotta talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, aka.
I gotta use the bathroom, gang. I'll be right back.
Guys, are you guys ready to talk about popular Naruto fanfiction, Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh, fuck. Teen me was a Sasuke fanboy, but adult me is a Naruto truther. Maturing is realizing. I think you can be both. Like, I think there's a way to just be a Naruto fanboy and a Sasuke fanboy as well. Like they both have different mature things to offer. It's time for sorcery fight. Hell yeah! I didn't expect Prims to fuck with Naruto this hard, but hey, good. Me either, Raj. I think we're that makes two of us. Oh fuck! I see that Mikey is still not typing, so he must be typing a paragraph, or he's not typing out of spite. Either way, L, Mikey. Do we really gotta talk about JJK? I love the energy, and a part of me matches it, a part of me, but I think there is a lot to talk about with this chapter. Like, jokes aside. Because, like, okay. This chapter presented us with, like, a weird amount of discourse. Like all these chapters have been so far, but this one is, like, the mildest that we've gotten so far. It's the least objectionable so far. But the lore reveal was fascinating. Not good or bad, we'll get into that later, but like the new shadow style having this much motion in this, like, what an odd time. Like, well, again, we'll get into it, but just like a lot of decisions were made this chapter that were just like, this is awkward timing for the last three chapters. Like, they weren't bad decisions, they were just like funny, interesting timing on Gege's part to do them now. But yeah, I don't know if you heard the joke, but I was like, it's time to talk about Naruto fan fiction, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Time to get into it, bro.
Yeah. Loud Gaming, you were the two. Takaba carried. The fight with Kenjaku, yeah. I'll put it to you like this. Unlike Hakari, Takaba actually beat his enemy, who was stronger, by the way, than Uraume, but just, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so this chapter, I was telling chat, right? This chapter is odd because all the, like, final 5 chapters so far have been kind of objectionable in one way or another, at least controversial, right?
Uh-huh.
This one was just strange because it felt like a chapter that could be plopped into the middle of the story, not in the final 5.
Uh-huh.
And I think the casual, like, speed of the chapter, the shit that was revealed in the chapter, and I guess the overall purpose of the chapter was not what I thought it would be. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know about you, I thought this chapter was going to be like seeing Yuta and Gojo's body like on his deathbed, the way they were talking about it last chapter. So
I thought it was going to be a little bit more dire for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so like this being a post-game press conference, not what I thought was going to happen. So I want to know your feelings on it. I want to know where your expectations are at, and I want to know like what you feel towards the chapter more broadly before we get into any brass tack specifics.
Cool. I'm going to read this real quick and then I'll get into that. So Shadow Side Number 5. Honestly, could not care for anything in this chapter outside of Yuta and Maki, to be honest. That seems to be a common sentiment.
Yeah.
I will say this, right? I think it is so strange someone to touch a bottom 5 chapter, and like I think that's kind of absurd, personally speaking. I think it gets its weirdness gets highlighted by its placement, but the chapter itself is like it actually has a lot of elements that I like. Right?
Yeah,
this chapter in a lot of ways, is a lot of what I kind of feel like I want from Gege sometimes, and people say Gege doesn't provide. Namely, characters interacting outside of things that are crucial to the plot. They don't need to they don't need to have this conversation, right? It could just be like, yeah, we beat him, cool, right? It is character informing. I think it's like Mikey called it a yap sesh. I would say I'm for it. I'm pro JJK yap sessions, personally speaking, right? I like seeing these characters interact. I like seeing, all that stuff, blah blah blah, whoop. I think he got some U-itis with the backbone. one of these characters I expected, and I said this on the pod. I think I even said it recently when we were on that when we were playing what's that game called? Chain Together. Where I was like, I didn't think this character died. And I can explain why in a little bit, but whatever, right? I think this chapter in a lot of ways is interesting, in a lot of ways is good. Simple domain stuff is interesting, but I think it's like, why now? I will say that the controversy of it, or how people are reacting, is so interesting, because it's like, it's not that bad.
It's
Not that it's not that it's good, not that it's great, not that it's any of those things, but it's like
it's just not
people
controversial.
are yeah. Like people are acting as if it's the worst thing to grade JJK. I've seen some people that I know have been like pretty like, you know, stuck by the series being like, I'm embarrassed to have gone so hard for the manga. And I'm like, I feel like
Y'all are doing a
last
lot.
chapter would have been the moment. If I was going to have that emotion, it would have been last chapter. This chapter seems like a really weird one to have that feeling towards, personally speaking. But I think there is one thing that is honestly just such a lot. Like, I'd almost call it a spit in the face, but I don't care as much. So I'm gonna just rip the band-aid off. Yuta being alive, no consequences, is the funniest, most hilarious, laughable thing Gege has done this week. Like,
He has a little scar on his head.
I almost slapped the shit out of you, bro. Wow. Fuck. I can't even pretend I'm mad, right? Because mad isn't really what it is. It's just like, God, Gege, you really lathered on a lack of you make Yuta's resolve pointless. You minimalize it to absolutely nothing. All of that for what? Not only is he not super effective against Sukuna, right? He stops the domain. Sure, cool, fine, whatever. That is useful, right? But it's not. The purple is a dud. His outside of domain combat is non-factor. And at the end of it, he's not even like he's not even stuck in Gojo's body in a sort of like body horror-esque scene, right? He's just back here with the scar that Maki won't mind, and that we know he doesn't give a fuck.
It'd be funny if Maki minded, but yeah.
All right, bro.
What?
I hate people with scars.
No, what the fuck? Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, whoa, bro, so, like, I'm just saying. I think I get what you're getting. The irony of it. Like, Maki. All right. Anyways.
Yeah. It's just you know, just like a little innocuous Maki.
Hand on the shoulder. You might want to sit down when I tell you this. But yeah. You know, just RCT the scar away. I mean, Kenjaku couldn't. It might just be a prop. Like he I don't know. It might just be a consequence of it. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. Yeah, but it's like it's not an issue, right? This having a scar on your head is not like up some consequence. And it's just like
I think that's the problem. It's not a consequence and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Like he's just here, and he and Maki better start a new life together. The way people are talking right now. Do you know anything of the two talk about saying Kenji Hakari would be his best joke?
What do you hate? I fuck with it. NJ hurt. Thing with the 5. The chapter feels like Gege responding to fan discourse. That's another thing. This is the most Gege talking to the audience I've seen since he talked about since he used Charles as a mouthpiece to talk about the way he draws hands. It's
what an odd time. What the bottom 3? Why the final stretch? I don't understand.
I don't want to come off rude or even like insulting. It's not really my point here. But it almost has an air of, for lack of a better word, like almost insecurity in your decision, because it's like, why are you explaining this to me like this?
Yeah.
Right? Like it is the closest thing Gege could get to saying y'all's criticisms suck as he could without saying it in an author's comment, which is like, you're allowed to feel like you got to respond, but it just feels so blatant. It's like, yeah, bro, you know, I don't know. It's interesting.
I think for me, like the only thing that I was like, oh, that's a new interesting thing that I didn't think about was like, yeah, it couldn't be Maki doing that with Kenjaku because Toto's technique wouldn't work on her. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's a cool little like behind the scenes like thing for their planning. You know, that it was a neat little detail to add clarification.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Rika thing also made some things make sense. Oh, that's why they're dropping from above. That tracks.
Yeah, or like that's where they were watching. Yeah.
And I feel like Gege could have easily just done that in an offside panel during the thing, like during the peanut gallery. Yeah. I think it's fine that you're showing this now. It's not an issue, but it's just like interesting timing.
I feel like, okay, You know the phrase, "This could have been an email"?
Yeah.
This could have been in the data book.
Fucking hell.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this could have been a Q&A.
Yeah.
Just a little off kilter, just a little bit of a. I don't want to sound like too objected to the chapter because it's not how I feel. Like I don't feel this strongly about it. I feel more confused than anything else. Because I want to, on one hand, understand the decision, right? Just within the context of the story. But also, I don't know why he's doing it now. And this chapter didn't really set up the next two like the last one did in any way. So from here on out, we could just be getting more of this. And it's such a weird pivot to take in, like, the curtain call.
I think this is why, I don't know if you've been seeing, you know, it's going to come every week, but, you know.
Here it comes. Okay,
part 2 Cope.
Yeah, there it is.
Because, like, it's basically, like, there's no way Gege's ending it like this if this is the end. I'm still holding to my 1 in 4 chance, bro. But there is a universe where we're getting a part 2. I don't think... Like, I can get why people think that, though, because why are we focusing on Simple Domain? What is possibly the point?
Can I tell a bit of a long story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, chat, sit down, right? It's story time. Back when I was in high school, right, I was really into Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. Yes, I was one of those people. You know, I was fully tapped in, right? If you know anything about being a Sherlock fan when it was still ongoing, you know that shit was like finding a cup of water in the oasis, like in the desert, just randomly, right? A recurring joke in the Sherlock fandom was the weather has more seasons than Sherlock. Okay? We were in dire straits, all right? So anytime we'd get an episode, an inkling of an episode, or an announcement, we'd cling on to that shit for dear life. Okay? And then we get to season 4, bluntly. That was some of the worst television you'll ever watch in your life. It's so bad in a way that few shows ever rarely get to be that bad. And so actually insulting to the fans. Literally, not metaphorically. They had a bit in there where they satirized fans on the internet and making theory posts about this show that they love. And ridiculed it in the show.
H Bomber guy mentioned that in his video essay, yeah.
Yes, that was very fun to watch for the first time. You know, it was even more fun to revisit it when H Bomber guy brought up that trauma. I was like, oh yeah, they did do that shit. But you'll know the rest of the story because he did mention it in the video, right? It was so bad that we were in denial about how bad it was, to the point where there was genuine speculation that it was a fake season done to essentially be a double bluff, so that when the real season 4 dropped, it would be like we were just messing with you the first time by making ass television that we spent real money and time on. And if you want to watch some of the specifics of like where this cope like took people, check out that part in H Bomber Guy's video for season 4. But I'll put it to you like this. That was a defining moment for me as a person who consumes media, because it taught me a couple lessons. Lesson number 1. People don't try to make bad art. They just make bad art by accident. That's not them being purposefully, withholding. That is them trying their best and failing. That's the first lesson. The second lesson is, don't ghostwrite for these people. It's like, fine, like, bad art is not a crime. We don't have to do all of this. It's annoying. You can feel some type of way about it, but fundamentally, it's like, it's okay, right? There'll be good art to replace it. The wheel will move. And the final lesson, even bad art can have its place in the world, right? Even something like, filler episodes of anime mean more money for voice actors and animators working on it, right? It can, even if it sucks, there's still some kind of utility to it. So there's no need to hand wave it all away. And these are lessons I try to abide by and practice I don't always succeed, but generally those are my like shining principles when it comes to this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those times where my resolve is being tested. Because I think Liv texted me, she was like, JJK Part 2 seems inevitable. I was like, first lesson. Like, this could be Gege doing his best. This could be in his head, him wrapping up his story, and like, I don't want to mistake, I don't want to ghostwrite, I don't want to like make the mistake of overemphasizing Gege's ability because he has never written an ending before. This is uncharted territory. And if we get into, you know, Sherlock Season 4, the real Sherlock Season 4 stuff, it's just not a place I want to revisit emotionally.
Sure.
So that's, you know, story over. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even a Part 2 truther. It would just be like, I don't know. It's possible. I don't think Gege's writing ass on purpose. I think it would just explain decisions that are pretty... the only other explanation is garbage, in which case I'm like, oh, okay. It could be. Or not even garbage, but just like lack of competency at this part, which is also fair. But that seems to be like
I don't want to sound like a hater, you know, like I don't, just
I hear you.
That's why like I don't mean to come off hostile about the idea. It's just why I have so much hesitation. I don't want to be hurt again.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let me read some of these super chats real quick. Is Fergusaur? No, it's not. Okay. Fergusaur, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Am I the only one who was confused about why no one expressed their issues with the plan before the Sukuna fight? Like, bro, it's too late to be mad now.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, it's also like the retrospect thing, I think, of like, you know, we know where we could have fixed it, or hindsight's 2020, so that's why Maki's complaining.
Stealing line 3.5. Stank ass loser. Can't say that one. Thing. No, Yuta's still alive, but Megami got hurt. Boom, that bum. I don't want to...
Copy man.
Thank you.
He's the real potential man.
Thank you, bro. I should not have attempted that one. That's on me, bro.
God, bro. Sounded like a second grader in popcorn reading. Fuck.
I started sweating, dude, because I was like, wait a minute. I had to unscramble the word real quick.
Boom, that bum, I could hear you. Bump, goofy, like I could just hear the fucking gears turning in your head, bro. Fuck,
bro. It's like the second I saw it, and I was like, nope. Bro, adding an H in there to try to trick me, bro.
First thing that you explain simple the main about Sukuna's. It's very explains some.
Yeah, I mean,
how Sukuna moved a very different part of his brain. No, yeah, he explains some.
Yeah, but I think also the fact that like we'll get to the simple domain thing in a second. I was not expecting simple domain lore. I wasn't really vying for it, and I don't think anybody was. Like, I just thought we all took it at face value, but I guess Gege was holding that one kind of close to his chest somehow.
Yeah, we can definitely get into the particulars in a little bit. Loud Gaming, thank you for the 20. Gojo walked into the room next chapter with a concerned look on his face. Well, Yuta stabbed Maki through the chest. Yuta never got his body back. I'm coping. Is this basically like Yuta's Kenjaku? God, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That might be one of the only things I could see that would actually get an emotional reaction out of me.
Yeah.
And it would be like, damn.
I'll tell you what, Blood Gaming. If you see Gojo alive and kicking consequence free, the way your sub box, like if you're subscribed to Radman, hey bro, entertainment's coming.
Damn, bro. Indeed.
Shout out Radman.
I will say that is God, bro. Yeah. Let's see.
Guy man, thanks for Zen. Gege getting insecure sums it up perfectly. He definitely just got frustrated with people poking holes. The leaks were practically bad this time around, and now people think Gege hates Yuta now. LMAO. Okay, I'm gonna start off in like no particular order. I don't think Gege hates Yuta. I think it's quite the opposite. Actually, let me rephrase. I think this is Gege doing that thing he promised of like one character being alive or and all of them being dead, or one character being dead and everybody's alive. That character was just Gojo. I genuinely think that's just what this was. He is bringing these people back because like he wants to like stand on that quote. He didn't have to, whatever. You know, I respect that, I guess. But genuinely, I don't think it's like about loving or hating. I think he's just keeping that promise. 2. I don't think Gege reads comments about his work, because if he did, he would be moving a lot differently, because they're all mixed in with heavy-handed death threats. Also, I definitely...
Damn, so it's fuck Choso, I guess. Choso's just not included in that all or one or all. It's just he's just not in he's not in the conversation at all.
The last
like,
thing...
Choso, that's not like, y'all gotta understand, niggas were not talking about Choso in the context of that.
But also,
right?
the last thing, super last thing. Gege doesn't know a single thing we say in the West. If that shit is not in Japanese and from a Japanese person living in Japan, Gege does not see that shit. They have fundamentally different complaints than we... Like, maybe not fundamentally, but, like, they have maybe different... Or, like, the complaints are in different priority. So that's, like, also the pool he'd be drawing from.
Or, I'm going to be honest, I think it would be a little insane as a writer to look at what people are thinking as you're writing it. Like, that doesn't even sound like it's a recipe for goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Yeah... Let's see. I'm really hating the vague barrier techniques as an explanation for anything you can explain. Mm. Oh, brother. Yeah.
Also, Demon Akatsuha, I just clocked that she recommended Sarah Zed video as if, like, I didn't watch almost all of them. I didn't say that shit. I never say that publicly. It's just very funny. It's like, bro, have you heard of this, like, niche YouTuber called H Bomber Guy?
Yeah, bro, everybody knows Sarah Zed.
Yeah, but I appreciate you, Demon Katsuya. I have not only heard of her and watched most of her videos and her Nebula stuff, but I've also watched that video a couple times because I was locked into the Sherlock stuff. But I appreciate it. W recommendation.
Yeah. All right, bro.
What's up?
Let's get into it.
Okay. The new Shadow Style stuff is a bizarre writing decision, and here is why. Shout out H Bomber Guy. Little full circle moment. Thought you get a kick out of that. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is unnecessary and changes absolutely nothing about, like, what was done. If Gege was dying, fiending to explain why so many people were using it, it could just be like, hey, it's a relatively simple technique and they were all desperate and cheating. So, like, they just learned it, right? These are all also kind of all prodigies. There are a few, like, hand-wavy ways to explain something that, in my opinion, didn't really need to be explained all that much, because I don't think anybody was, like, having their immersion broken about new Shadow Style, of all things. Mm-hmm. So, already focusing on it to start with is weird. 2, feeling the need to explain it is weird. 3, giving it this much attention is even weirder, because it's not just that you do this, you're adding a lore detail that is moving Mei to go about her business, like, not motivated by money. Like, it was cool to see that, I guess, just for her character, but, like, the novelty of it doesn't really justify the perceived necessity of it, in my humble opinion.
I actually disagree with a lot of the points. However, I still come to the same conclusion that now is not a really great time. I do think that this information is interesting. I do think that this information is good, and I'll explain why. Right? Okay. So, like, it's common criticism I have.
It's not about good or bad. It's about necessary. Just to be clear.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unnecessary for sure, but I'll explain why I think it is useful, valuable, like, good information that is timed horrendously. Right? Mm-hmm. So, let's take something like chanting. Right? Mm-hmm. I've always had the question of, why the fuck do people not even mention or conceive of, like, chanting to amplify their curse techniques outside of Gojo versus Sukuna, or before Gojo versus Sukuna, right? Mm-hmm. People will then counter with, like, domain expansions, whatever, right? But it's like, there's never an instance in which we're led to believe that domain expansions have those specific signs and chants optionally, right? Once again, it's only something that we realize in Sukuna's fight, where you're like, oh, those signs can be changed, right? Or you can, like, ignore chant or whatever, right? It's sort of taken at face value as a function of the universe, right? So it kind of brings into question of, hey, why aren't more people chanting? Or at least mentioning why they don't. Like, why isn't it something that's even addressed, right? Gojo pulls up 220 chapters in the series and, like, yeah, I'm chanting to amp this shit 200%. Oh, okay. Right? I think having this explain why not every sorcerer in the world has simple domain. Why doesn't Nanami have simple domain? Why doesn't Megami, Yuji, Nobara have simple domain? Because it doesn't seem conceptually all that difficult, right? and the explanation being given of, oh, there are actual lore reasons you have to give up your life. It's very secretive. It's this, it's that, it's blah, blah, blah. Like all of the other things that explain why you have to go about learning it in such a roundabout way or be in the know. I think that's useful information. I think that's good world building, and it explains and also like characterizes Kusakabe a little bit, Miwa. It characterizes Mei even more for having Wee Wee learn it, because it means that Wee Wee has made Wee Wee give up a portion of her life, a portion of his lifespan for her, right? It adds two things that I think are very important. The problem is this is something we should have known 100 chapters ago, because I think Gege has this, and I'm gonna get a little bit more, not even impassioned. I'm gonna get a little bit more matter of fact in it, right? Take all of this as opinion, blah blah blah. Disclaimer, disclaimer. I'm just not gonna do that in the middle of this rant, right? Gege has this horrible fucking habit of thinking that paying something off that he set up just then is hard, right? For example, oh my god, we have this problem with simple domains or being they're so restrictive in their nature, like blah blah blah, trade secret, right? There's been one other mention of that, and this is the first time all of these extra restrictions, the lifespan, all of this stuff is interested, and then he pays it off. It's the very same chapter. It's like that is not satisfying to the degree that it can be, right? He does it a lot where it's like, here's a new concept, let me pay off that concept within the same chapter or within the next couple of chapters, right? And it's like, the point of that typically is to set something up well in advance, have it loom in the background, build, have some extra construction, you know what I mean? Extra foundation added, and then pay it off later. Paying it off the moment you do it is just like, there's no point. It barely even constitutes buildup. It barely even constitutes like the idea of like, oh my God, bro, you've really iterated on this. Cause it's like, anybody can introduce a new concept, make it up, and then resolve it in the same chapter. It's much more difficult, more impressive, and in my opinion, much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Cathartic to have something loom in the background over time and then have it pay off. It just, like, imagine, say something like Kenjaku, right? We don't see Kenjaku, like show up with Hanami after Jogo base form gets cooked, right? Instead, Kenjaku shows up first in Shibuya. And then whoa, that's different. Kenjaku doesn't do anything in between. Like before Shibuya, Kenjaku does not make any serious moves. He kind of leads the disaster curses around, blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't have major character moments. He doesn't have much like super important dialogue. He's not as prevalent of a character as he comes from Shibuya on. But that reveal, like, to the characters within it is important and made more impactful because we know something's been brewing in the background. We know this motherfucker's been wanting the prison realm since chapter 11 or 12. We know that these guys are planning something on Halloween. Imagine it's like, guys, like Gojo pulls up, Shibuya. We then learned the chapter before, yeah, they have a plan. Nigga, fuck out of here. Like, I don't, like, not that I don't care at all, but what are we doing here, right? What are we getting at, right? Like it's this is perfect. You give this to me, chapter 170, whatever the fuck, right? It's like, oh yeah, this is a limitation for simple domains, and we're somehow able to get around it with the soul swapping. Nice way to like negate that, and then you have it then later pay off. It's another higher up's death scene, basically.
Okay, so
cool. It's fine, but why now? It just feels so. It feels so. Ugh.
Is it like, this is a cool gift? My birthday was 10 months ago.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like, all right, bro. Here's a car, bro. I live in New York. Like I lived in a place where I needed a car for 25 years. I moved. Like, thanks. It's still a car. I appreciate it, but
the utility of this has gone down dramatically.
It has gone down exponentially. I can't. Not that I can't use it. I don't even feel inclined to the same degree anymore.
Like, it is no longer a pressing issue.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know.
I don't.
That's kind of how it resonates to me.
Like, I think that's pretty much how I feel. Like, for me, it's it's the strangeness of the priority, right? Like, for me, the timing and the fact that he chose now, like, to say that, okay, the timing of the chapter's drop, right? Like him doing it in the final 3 is one thing, right? But the timing of him doing it at all is... Why was this on your mind? Like, this
now, yeah.
Yeah, like, this...
There's some...
Because, like, okay, let's say you just, you thought of it, but you didn't know how to fit it in, so you just kind of clumsily put it in here. Sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this feels kind of new. Like this feels like a response to stuff you've seen, right, at length.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I have to
problem.
get this off because you bring up a point I've seen before. Maybe Giga just didn't feel the detail of the magic was important to the main story, nor appropriate for an earlier point, hence why maybe took over it herself. This is the perfect way to put it. This is the perfect way to put exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you for making me remember. Gege solves problems we as the audience didn't know existed, and he wraps it up in such a quick way that's like, well, fuck, what's the point, right? Okay, you solve the problem. Simple domains, like, and
that's what I was trying to say.
Down.
Was that a question? Like,
you could have. It wasn't. You brought a problem to life, and then took it out back and shot it, and it's like cool, but why though? Because you handled it so swiftly, and so almost like offhandedly that you have there's none of the melodrama to deal with the issue, right? It's not there. It's like, oh yeah, this is an issue, guys, but it's fine. Okay, well then why bring it up? Because you can't just say that, like, oh, he didn't know how to fit it in. At any point, he can just not include it, and we would never know. Nobody on the planet, no matter how much of a gag you are, would never be the wiser. You could theorize, you could approximate, you could guess, right? But until it's in the story, it's not in the story. You're like, it's a fantasy, right? It's like you made this issue, decided to conclude it within the same chapter you brought it up, and what am I supposed to come away with it from? Like, nice. It amounts to, I'm glad I knew that. It's not even current lore, by the way. It's old lore, because all of these rules change, or at least a large majority of them change with Kusakabe as the head.
Yeah. Also, bro, this only hits on rereads, basically. Like you're kind of... it's not rolled into the hype I felt when I first read the chapters that came before, right? So you kind of robbed the audience of that context, if you even wanted them to have it, by placing it in such a weird spot. Because now, for anybody reading JJK first time, I don't know, maybe if you ran an experiment where you had people get into JJK blindly, told them just this information before the Sukuna fight, they might appreciate it more. Maybe I'm just speculating. Maybe it's nonsense, but I just can't help but feel like it would have added to the cheating thing, the desperation thing, if you saw an example of what they did or what lengths they went to.
Yeah. That's interesting. I don't know. It feels it. I'm actually happy that we got the lore. It just to what end, right? It feels like it doesn't serve a purpose to me. And that's such a big part of it that I'm like, whatever. It's like, dude, I honestly think this little thing makes Meme a more interesting and better character. Well, once again, to what end? Gege, it's over.
Brother, to the end. There's 2 chapters left.
I'll say, if I'm wrong, egg on my face, part 2, whatever, right? But I'm gonna be honest, right? And I'm not saying I don't want to make a false dichotomy here, right? I'm not gonna say that it's only make the main characters good or flesh out the side cast, but I'm saying, Gege, in this chapter, I think you did good by Higuruma a little bit. I think you did good by Meme, right? I think everybody else is interacting, but they're not really developing or having any more interesting expansions of their character outside of the interaction, which I do appreciate. I just want to make clear. You've really highlighted Meme a lot, right? Which is cool. But in the chapter that is third to last, if I had the option of more Megumi, more Yuji, more Nobara, more Yuta, more Maki, right? Choosing more Meme and making her genuinely actually succeeding and making her better is just such a okay, all right,
we're here, now.
Yeah.
We're kind of kind of sitting with that decision, bro. Like we're here sleeping in the bed you made for us.
No, it's just interesting. It's just very, very, very interesting in that regard.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Go ahead.
gonna read super chats, but yeah, keep going.
Yeah. No. Do your thing. Do your thing. Might give some good talking points.
Yeah. Loud Gaming, thank you for the 2, and Gege we trust though. We.
Bonjour. Like, since we just saying shit.
Yeah. I love that for you, bro. Achilleon, thank you for the 10. Been watching Radman streams these past weeks. Never seen a man so devastated that 100 million people didn't die horribly and become a meat monster. I just feel like he needs an outlet to get these feelings out. You know, like I feel like.
Bro.
What's up?
We should bring Radman on for the final chapter.
God, that's gonna be so funny, dude. Fuck. Oh, I am praying for Radman. For Radman to have like a nice. I hope he likes JJK's ending. I really.
Yeah, you're such a liar.
What do you mean? I'm not.
You're not hoping for your friend to have a good experience.
Yes,
bro.
I am.
Crazy. Gun to the back of your head, bro. Put it on whatever date. Put it on your soul, bro. You want Radman to enjoy it so much that he doesn't make that video. Okay.
I don't know if Radman's.
Question.
Are we tight like that? We could talk.
Are we tight like that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Duck20, thinking of the 5. He's more concerned with the power system than the characters. I don't even know if I necessarily agree. It's just his priorities are just interesting sometimes. Yeah. Like
shout out Radman though.
Shout out Rad. You know, that's the homie. He picked the side he lost. It happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah, I just want him to like be able to vent his frustrations in a nice, happy, open forum.
Fucking hell, dude.
Adobe Audition into a microphone over like some footage that he edits. You know, just like a random, like just spitballing off the top of my head. Maybe The Fall of JJK is the title. And just again, right? We're just shooting off ideas into the air randomly.
God, bro. Nah, it's okay. No need to shoot off ideas randomly. And you know, I mean, you still got 2 chapters, right? So I'm not like even saying the ending is bad, like as in the final chapter. But I'm kind of past being upset. Like I say this every week. It's not. It's more. It's genuinely. Some like I'm so curious.
God.
So curious,
dude. As we get closer to the end, I feel like JJK is gonna go out, not with a bang or a whimper, but with like a curtain call. Like it's the equivalent of like, not even okay. Jokes aside, this truly was our Jujutsu Kaisen. Like no Mickey Mouse, just like a very clinical like, you know, what do we do as sorcerers? You know, we got a job, guys. Yeah. Let's go. Freeze frame.
Huh, that's funny. Hold on. Dime Akatsua, if you're asking why Redman thought, has a video explaining where the fuck is it? Did he? No, he didn't. I thought he probably did. He has a video on his channel explaining why he thinks the merger needs to happen. It's like 30 minutes. I'm sure he articulates his points pretty well there. Better than I could parrot them. Bad.
Better than Gege could write them because he didn't. But you know.
Hey, bro, 2 chapters.
If there was ever a time, bro.
Hey, bro, 2 chapters. Listen, bro, because here's the thing. If he can write Yuta just having no consequences, he can certainly write the merger and it not being anything important, bro. Like I think we some funny shit can still go on. I guess we should address the Higuruma elephant in the room.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
I'm gonna come off pretentious and as a know-it-all, right?
Yeah,
my default state.
Here you go, bro.
I knew Higuruma wasn't gonna die, gang.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been saying this shit since it happened.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't gonna be him, bro.
Bro,
it wasn't gonna be him.
Listen. I made this TikTok about it today, right? My beef with it specifically is that it's twofold. One, Sukuna thought he was dead, right? And it wasn't in a case where he was desperate or still fighting or wasn't paying attention. He was in deep contemplative thought about it. He was in that mood because he thought Higuruma was dead. And he was like, "Oh, am I upset that sorcerer died?" Like this is a guy who is the pinnacle of Jujutsu, right? The ultimate like demon lord enemy of the series. And he is a corpse, supposedly, standing a couple feet away from him. And in that entire time, everybody, including him, was like, yeah, Higuruma's big dead. And all he was doing was, me, with one eye open. Like, is he still looking? Is he still here? Please don't notice me, please don't notice me, please don't notice me. Like, he was playing a fucking survival horror.
Yeah.
like
it wasn't grand enough. His death wasn't grand enough to me. Like that's how I could like no. That one you've got no. There was no way. I just didn't buy it.
Yeah.
And also part of my reason was if curses get stronger after death and Higuruma died, then the blade should not have gone away. That's always been if you want to go more than like the narrative argument, Gege puts it in your face. Curses get stronger after death, right? That's like the point he's making there. And then the blade disappears. Noticing, right? Noticing.
Like, I guess, man. It's just, I'm not upset about it. I'm more baffled. Like,
Yeah.
You not doing this has the same effect. You get me? Like, this guy's not going anywhere. Sure, 2 chapters benefit of that, right?
I think he's probably based on how he has Higuruma look away from Yuji. I think Yuji's gonna talk to him next chapter. I think it's gonna be a point of conversation.
Okay, because like, bro, Gege's just throwing in like Kusakabe as like a mouthpiece to be like, bro, I'm not taking this from a guy who we all thought was like, that doesn't excuse it, dog. You still did that shit. You can't wink to me and tell me, yeah, bro, I see it too. Shut up. Bro, so get a load of this guy. Can you believe it?
Let's see.
Ugh.
Let me see real quick. Tortured. Thank you for the 5. First, I was bummed nobody mentioned Kashima in the chapter fight recap, but honestly glad because it would rear wicked annoying ass bum discourse. There's that. There's also they could not give a fuck about Kashima.
They really couldn't.
Because he does not mean he's not anything to them.
They were not tight. Like he was just in the room with them.
Yeah.
Like
he was just some strong dude. It'd be more inconvenient to fight against than with.
Yeah.
And they didn't fight with him. They threw him at Sukuna.
Yeah. Or he threw himself and they just didn't feel like stopping him. Like, off the top of your head, name one person who mourned Kashima's death right now. Sukuna.
Me. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy back-to-back experience. Creams, you should probably reread Higgy versus Sukuna now that you know he survives and see if you feel differently. I did. It was just weird. Like, the part that gets me is like, okay, if Higuruma died, he still got enough shine for him to go out nice, and this is a guy who was also like on his repentance arc or whatever, and it still fit within like the themes of like lost potential or whatever that Jujutsu Kaisen kind of partakes in occasionally, right? So it wasn't like out of left field. Also, the character saying he was dead. Just okay, putting that aside, right?
Yeah, bro.
Just let me
I guess.
Let me put that to the side. Let me not factor that in, right? It was okay. Like you know what I mean? Like it was enough of a good send off that I wasn't like, bro, I need Higuruma. If only Higuruma, you know what I mean? So it's not like I don't hate it, Liv. It's just like I don't understand the utility of the decision.
I think we're gonna see it because I don't think Higuruma dying wanting to die is really the point Gege's trying to get at with him. I think the point
clearly
is
now,
that
yeah.
I think much like giving Megumi a reason. I think that Yuji's purpose here is going to be giving Higuruma a reason, right? Yeah. And I can say this, you know, smugly as I say everything. If you'd simply been reading Jujutsu Kaisen with your eyes open, you would have been able to see this potential. But like, I'm not going to pretend you're dumb if you thought Higuruma was going to die. But I've been pretty staunchly like, I don't think him dying is the end for him there.
Like I'll put it like this, right? These next 2 chapters are basically going to prove if like the utility. They're going to justify that decision to me, right? Because, like I said, right now I'm operating in neutral, not negative, not positive. I want to see an explanation. Like he can't just come back, pop his head, and be like, "Hey, gang, how we all doing?" And just kind of just move along, like no words exchanged. So if there's something else, like I want to hear that, right? Like let me clue me into the vision.
I guess so. Let me make this plea to the people that are more like obviously upset at the Higuruma death or Higuruma lack of death, right? You say that he went out well and like it kind of defeats the purpose of the like, you know, I leave this to you. I'll say this: if you're someone that are happy Nobara coming back, I'm definitely gonna poke you a little bit because Nobara said it wasn't so bad. Like they both have final words, right? Higuruma thought he was gonna die. Like he wasn't he wasn't pump faking, right? He wasn't like, haha, I'm saying this so Sukuna will let me leave the battlefield. Like, no, not only did he think he was gonna die, he was actively kind of like, yeah, bro, please. Like, I hate this shit, bro. Get me out of here. Right? So I think if you're cool with like Nobara getting her whole flashback final words off and making a comeback, you can at least be mad that because he had what could have been a send off, that it wasn't the final words. As for, I think I see Paper Note bringing up like the logistics of it, of like, oh, why did the blade dissipate but the tool didn't come back? There's a couple of different explanations, right? One, that shit don't come back unless Higuruma gives it back, like confiscated things. We've really only seen him use his curse technique in one other scenario, and it's Yuji. And in that instance, while he does say confiscation is temporary, Yuji does not get his shit back until Higuruma gives it back, or seemingly under the pretense of like a retrial. It could also just be the tool was given back to the place it was stolen. He's not like like, you know, it's just in some random like, you know, hollow purple wasteland. You know, not the Ghost Rider or anything, but that'd be my guess.
Yeah. It's not a terrible like. It's more of a shoulder shrug and like an eye squint, but that's about it.
Yeah. Nobara got a whole setup after though. I think Higuruma did, personally speaking, right? Like, I don't think it's nearly as extensive, but I think saying curses get stronger after death and then having his curse technique falter is like, what other interpretation is there, like genuinely, of that scene other than, all right, maybe he didn't die then. I don't know. That's why I see it. Regardless, I'm not like fuming at people thinking like I saw that one. Yuta's the one that is got me more dude, so funny. Like, fuck, you stole Gojo's body for the fashion, bro.
Yeah.
That shit did not. Oh fuck, that's
really,
hilarious.
You really just wore that shit and bailed, bro. Like, right.
Yeah.
Angel Access
Hey, bro.
3.5. I haven't even watched JJK and I'm gonna miss it. Also, the smut chapter was just written JK. Those JKs doing a lot of heavy lifting for you, man.
I don't think those JKs mean much, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, it sounds like you wrote that message, thought, damn, I'm not trying to get banned. Let me add some shit real quick. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's allegedly, bro. Like that's a
alleged. Yeah.
That's in Minecraft.
That's like having, you know it, but it's like, yeah, I got
like legally cover myself.
Yeah. We know what you are.
Angel of Access.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, like you're perceived, bro. Like your game, you're not getting away with it. But you know, fair play, I guess. Yeah, man. Honestly, solid 7 chapter for me. Maybe like a 6.5.
Yeah, it's like a 6.5 for me. It's cool. It's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's like
so weird.
God,
like, dude,
bro.
third from the last.
Rika just put me together. Okay, Humpty Dumpty. Like all right, bro.
Like, cool. All right. I guess she had like a backup on a flash drive somewhere.
It didn't seem like Yuta was solidly dead either. I don't have an issue with Yuta surviving. I very much would have liked Yuta to survive. Gege he approaches it with such a like
heavy hand.
Like, nah, bro. He just like, yeah, he's alive. Like it's like why are you? It almost feels like he's upset that I care. Like that I'm like, bro, why are you so blah about this?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like just no, bro. Rika put me back together.
Like, stop talking about it. Shit, you guys never get off my dick.
The outcome in this instance isn't that Yuta's alive and I'm mad. It's 0 consequences, good or bad. It doesn't, like, he stopped the domain. Yes, that is objectively a good thing. Good shit. It just doesn't, it doesn't, like, for as big as a quote-unquote sacrifice he made, it doesn't feel like it scaled. It feels like all that controversy for that chapter was like, bro, if I could show them how it amounts, it's like, yeah, don't even get upset, bro. It's not worth it. I promise you all your speculation, unless you think Yuta's gonna come back into his body with no issue, it's not worth it, bro. Just please, thank you. Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Put your hand down, please.
But yeah.
Please.
Overall, very, very low key, odd. What a chapter.
What a chapter.
Yeah. What would you guys give it? Like how just I'm curious. Like I want to get a solid 6.57. Yeah. And we spent 45 minutes out of the hour convo on negativity. I'm dead.
Higuruma ain't. You ain't.
Yeah.
All right, my fault.
Shit, bro. You got 45 minutes of positivity?
Me?
Yeah.
I should slap the shit out of you. I said the simple domain lord thing is good in a vacuum.
Yeah, and I co-signed that. And I said at the beginning I fucked with Toto's explanation for like the
like the interactions. Yeah, I did my best. That's all I got in the tank. Hey man, I go to the live 8 out of 10 chapter. I respect the hustle. I can't even be mad at it, to be honest. 6 out of 10, derogatory. That's funny. Let's see. This was my Mickey Kaizen. I do think there's some egg on JJK fans' face for like the dude JJK's different.
Oh, I just like that tweet.
It's basically a seinen, bro. Like it's not like these other battle shonen manga, bro. We have consequences here, and it's like I'm probably victim to that of saying that too. But it's like, nah, bro. I've learned my lesson, bro. Shonen are shonen. They can vary much in terms of quality and greatness, but battle shonen is a battle shonen, bro. That's on me, bro. That's on me if I said that shit.
Bro.
Who was the MVP? In my opinion, Yuji, then Gojo, but I'm not mad at interchanging that. Like, yeah, it just depends on how you. They could not have been in that position without Gojo.
Yeah.
No one's finishing that shit without Yuji. Right? I think Yuta is a strong third for the planning and everything. I just value the execution more.
Yeah, let me give it to Gojo just because like they basically all confirm at every fucking instance that they can that the only reason they're getting this far is because Gojo like pre-marinated Sukuna, basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Gojo, then Yuji, then Yuta, then Maki. Kind of crazy that Sukuna can heal from soul damage.
Weewee's got to be somewhere up there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know where. It's hard. Weewee, it's difficult just because it's like.
Then
you didn't fight. Like it's you're valuable in a different way.
Okay.
You gave them the ability to fight in that specific way.
So let me.
Like, how do I value that? How do I square that away?
Okay, let me give you my top 5 then. Right. In order: Gojo, Yuji, Yuta, Maki, and Toto.
Okay.
Boogie Woogie came in clutch. That was like one of the few things that really had Sukuna like moving differently.
Yeah. I think I'd go Yuji, Gojo, Yuta, Weewee. It's Maki or Toto.
Kusakabe did a lot of the pre-work. You know what I mean? Like he really prepped. Like
he was a swap person. Like he gave Yuji a simple domain. He would have died in the thing, and he's the result. But I can't give it to him off of that. He was very valuable, obviously. But I think I'd say Maki, but I'm not mad at someone interchanging it with Toto. I think they're both like.
Yeah.
One needs the other to like get the whole job done.
Yeah, like
so
Landon, we did come in clutch. And at least Higuruma, Gojo's body. Who else did he save?
Who? Wait, what?
Who else did he like save? So he saved Gojo's body.
Kusakabe.
Kusakabe, yes, that's the one.
He kind of. I mean, yeah. Also Yuta.
I don't.
He's the one that got him and Rika out of there.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's why Weewee's all that important. I think it's just because like Yuji is stronger as a result. He has simple domain, which allowed him to get a domain expansion. Yuta had better barrier techniques. Like everybody basically got a power up. Honestly, I think that's more of why he's important than anything else.
Honestly, I think my favorite part of the chapter was the Mei stuff because it was the newest, and Gege was weirdly in his art bag for that sequence. And for it to end with her basically being like, "It's time for a new subscription service." Oh fuck, dude.
Let's see. Yeah. She's got to get points for saving Yuji. Sure. MVP points though. I don't know. Like, not everybody can be top 5, right? Like, I think like that's where like the Kusakabe.
It was a team effort, yeah.
Yeah, it was very much a team effort. And a lot of it's like inextricably linked to where it's like, yeah, this character only got to be MVP because of this character, Gojo and Yuji, for example. Gojo's efforts don't mean anything if Yuji is not there to follow up, and Yuji doesn't even get to make those efforts if Gojo doesn't walk in. So it's a matter of perspective in that regard.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at either way.
Yeah.
Um,
$12.99 per month to use simple domain.
God, dude, it's so funny. Momo and Hakari both fought Sukuna the same amount.
Yeah. And they did.
Dude, same amount of damage too. Um, bro,
What's up, man?
bro. I wanted to take on Sukuna after finishing Uraume. Uraume was tough.
Bro, who are you saying that for? Fuck off.
Me, gang. I'm saying that for me.
No, him. Like, what did he?
Bro.
Who did he say that? Like, who was he impressing?
No, nobody, bro. That's so embarrassing.
Bro, speaking of,
That's so heavy. The only heavy hitter to not throw a single punch at Sukuna. Oh.
bro,
Chill on Akari. Fuck no.
chill on Hakari. This guy. Okay, man. Small side tangent for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the craziest glaze on Twitter. You know Mark Rober? He's like one of the big like science YouTubers on here. Anyway, he was like he like added Hinge, and he was like, "Hey, can you guys stop banning me? I'm like actually me." And then he realized and made a reply that he never actually confirmed that he was single because he has like a son or whatever. And so people were like, "Wait, you were single? I thought you were married." And he was like, "You know, I usually keep myself pretty private, but yes, I've been divorced for about 3.5 years. You know, no big deal. Just be cool, right?" Tell me why this random blue checkmark account replies with, "I think X, the logo, not the typeface. I think X just became your dating app. Check your DMs, I'd imagine."
How do I say? First of all,
Pop it out, dude. Fuck.
I don't even. I think that has to be surgically removed.
How are you,
X
bro?
is your.
For free. No sponsor, no nothing. Just. I think X just became your date. Hey man, I'm out of a job. Well, I think X just became your new. Fuck you.
It's funny, dude.
That shit put me in a weird mood.
I bet it did, gang. You get put in weird moods by the most random internet shit, bro. It's funny. I'm actually upset that I was right about Hakari. Like all that stuff I was saying was a nudge to actually give him an arc, some thematic value, anything beyond a domain. No. All that shit I was saying, I meant it.
Yeah.
Okay, you did me justice, gang.
Yeah. They paid to glaze. Oh fuck. Let me put my phone down, bro.
I can't imagine the seething rage. Like, bro, I'm gonna take my wins where I can get them, right? Megami did not pop off the way I wanted him to.
Ooh, have we hit that threshold yet? Fuck, I thought you'd hit that after the series was over.
No, I mean specifically against Sukuna. I'm not even. It's not even about that, right? It's for a Hakari hate point.
Oh, okay.
Watch me work.
Okay.
Right?
Cook.
Megami, like the motherfucker people were making fun of and expecting to literally be brain damaged, was bro actually landed an ability on Sukuna before Hakari. Like, do you? I don't think you understand the level of joy I get from seeing some motherfuckers, Restless Gambler, for example, you know, be a Megami hater. I don't know if Restless Gambler specifically hated Megami, but Hakari fans in general, right? Just people in general be like, yeah, Megami, blah, 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 blah. And then I click on their profile and I'm like, oh, I remember you. You're a Hakari fan. How ironic. How funny.
Fuck, bro, no.
How humorous.
Oh,
Like noticing, like, listen, bro, I can be disappointed all I want. Bro, and I am. But oh my god, bro, that shadow, great, a shadow puddle, bro. That shadow puddle. We saw Sukuna up close.
We saw Sukuna.
Hakari saw the form from like 300 meters in the air and was like, damn, that guy seems scary.
Bro, Fuck.
Bro, that tweet from you about how, bro, the way people are talking, I'm convinced Hakari's gonna solo Sukuna.
Deep cut, brother.
Yeah, I remember that shit, gang. I remember that, bro. Unfortunate shit, bro.
Oh,
Unfortunate shit. It is this truly. Oh my god. Kawasaki, think of it too. Why hit on Hakari when you can just wait? Fuck. Wow, bro. Get in more. He really. No, I won't even say it, bro. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just say this. I'm up.
You must be, bro.
I'm up. He called Sukuna's form a Hulk form, bro. I was kind of scared. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm a.
Fuck.
Let me.
What a weird note to end on. Why hate on? You read Kayataku's, right? Because I thought it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Because I was like, there's no way he didn't fit it into his to his speech. Should blend seamlessly.
It did. It did, really. It really did. And why y'all go to me? Listen, bro. I honestly think Gege is like low-key a genius.
Okay, good start.
Hold on. Let me land.
Okay,
right?
okay. Get there.
I'm gonna say a word you don't learn. The meta narrative, bro. Think about it.
Oh, take a shower. What?
No. Hold on.
Okay, fine.
I will.
Fine. I'm sorry. I said I'd let you cook.
The soap is next to me. The soap is next
okay.
to me. Let me land, bro. Let me land. Controls are a little shaky, but let me land.
Okay. Just felt some turbulence, bro. I wasn't ready for that.
It's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I got this though. I'm a pro, right?
Okay.
Hakari gets especially in the Kashima fight. I remember it. Getting the sort of like criticism of like it's just plot armor, and I even made a video in response to it, right? And there's something about being a fan of a character who basically won't lose under normal circumstances, but you did. He passed the buck, bro. There's something so satisfying from being the outside looking in. It's like, damn. Hakari may not have been able to be taken out by Uraume, but the fans, they lost that one, bro.
Yep.
I gotta, like...
Yeah, that's fair. Like, Gege just cut him, essentially, for time.
The curse energy was infinite. The love for Hakari was not. Yeah, Gege's a genius. Holy shit, dude. Gege's a genius.
Okay, you know what, bro? I let you cook. I'm glad I did. You brought it home.
Bro said take a shower. Hold on, wait a minute.
Sorry, bro. I like winced. I was not ready to hear that shit without like a thick British accent. Like,
all right, bro. Fucking hell.
Fuck, bro. Thoughts on the merger?
Dude, why the military plot line.
Oh fuck,
dude. No. Relax.
Bro,
we've been here for 3 hours.
I know. Bro, I love Radman. Fuck, bro. He's so funny. He's so funny, bro. Fuck. Bro, does he know he's like the funniest JJK creator? Like, has anybody told him yet?
Oh, bro, he won't know until the last chapter comes out. If there's a part 2, listen, bro, the way, just get ready for you to not like him, because he will be, oh god, bro. Listen, if there's no JJK part 2 though, I'm gonna say this, I'm calling him, and I'm just making sure he's all right, bro.
We got.
I just gotta make sure.
That might have to be an intervention.
I'm telling you, like he's actually. If I, no, bro, because I can't. I don't look at Radman's Twitter until I read the chapter because he just be talking about spoilers pretty openly. So I'm like, all right. After I read the chapter, if I see no part 2 JJK and the ending's just like, Gojo's like, heh, did somebody call for the strongest or some bullshit like on some MCU dialogue?
Oh fuck!
I promise you, and I mean this shit on your soul, right? I'm calling Radman, and I'm trying to make sure he's okay.
I actually gulped.
Fuck. The entire Gojo fight was on Twitch and nobody gives a fuck. Oh shit, dude. Nah, but they probably just think it's fake or something. I don't know. We got 2 chapters. Shit can happen in 2 chapters, but it is funny, bro. It is funny.
Bro, we got a new Shadow style explanation before we got to see the world's reaction or Japan's reaction to the devastation. Isn't that nuts? Just craters in metropolitan areas. Just carnage on an unprecedented level.
Shin you. Like fuck you, bro. Simple domain again. Simple domain. That's funny.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You miss me?
Yeah. You miss me?
Hey, room for one more?
Said to keep your eyes peeled. Well, I got 6 of them.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. Funny.
Oh, my God, man.
Curse Last JJK gonna be Curse Spirit Gojo versus Sukuna Merger Beast. Jesus.
Don't make me get the hose. Who said that? Fuck. Like, bro, I'm just gonna douse you in that shit and spray.
Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man.
Fun episode.
Fun episode for sure. I will say, Olivia does bring up an interesting point, as you know, the Kogane. Mm-hmm. When Sukuna got killed by Yuji, there was no Yuji didn't get no points. Gege. Do we still doing the Culling game shit?
Oh yeah.
Plot hole, guys. Yeah, I don't know.
That's it. Let's add us into this encounter.
Wow. I think I actually felt my aura decrease. That's crazy. Yeah, no.
Oh my god, bro. Ding.
Dude, using Tengen's name in big 2024, bro.
Yeah, what do we do? Like, have some self-respect.
Tengen. Okay.
Like, bro, aren't you embarrassed? Shout out Tessera, bro. That was a good bar.
Aren't you embarrassed? Yeah.
That shit came from a genuine place of curiosity. I've been like giggling to myself about that. Oh,
yeah, that's funny.
Unrelated, bro. I was rewatching our third playthrough of Chain Together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be so honest. All things considered, and through nobody's fault, we made pretty good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took RDC about 12 hours, 13 hours.
Oh, we smoked their ass.
Yeah. Penguin Zero, aka the most fucking CIA professional gamer in secret, whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. He did that shit in under 4. I think he did it in like.
He did it by himself though, or with his friend?
He did it with 3 other people.
Yeah.
No checkpoints.
Oh, that's different. That's not even. He wasn't even playing the same game, bro.
Yeah.
Like we were doing different shit.
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck is in their water, but they are dialed the fuck in. So,
God.
You know, somewhere in the middle. We're kind of mid-range gamers skill wise, from what I've seen. Because like
that's fair.
Like Tony didn't even finish the game, from what I saw.
Oh, you're glorious goat.
Yeah.
the King of Kings in your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Bro.
God, just for this time. Hold on. Let me read this real quick because it's crazy. Gege is gonna say that by a multitude of barrier techniques and binding vows, Yuta ended the culling games. Then we get the time skip of Yuji as a teacher. Multitude of the barrier. Okay, let me talk about this for a second, right? Because real quick, Gege kind of I think it's not crazy to say Gege set up explaining why Kenjaku could use his technique outside of like after a domain, but Yuta couldn't. The explanation, I want to read it, bro. Where the fuck is it? I want to read this badly. Kusakabe, how'd you explain it, gang? Fuck, because it's the vague barrier technique shit that really gets me. And Paper Note's been harping on it. They probably managed to intentionally separate and use multiple techniques through some means, likely an application of barrier techniques.
God, dude. Why are you letting that sit so hard? Like, is it... I didn't realize you were moved like that, brother. Bro?
Let me read what Wary said. What did Wary say?
Oh my god.
I suppose it was possible to somehow divide multiple curse techniques to continue functioning, probably through barrier techniques.
Is it this deep? One has to ask.
Barrier technique son or binding vow daughter.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. Okay. You feel good? You got that one off? You all right?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
Oh fuck. Can someone explain the whole Rika thing? Like were they inside of her? Yeah.
Yeah, she just like grew. She just like shapeshifted. She kind of does it in the domain where she like makes her limbs bigger or whatever. So she just like reshaped and expanded herself so that they could chill inside. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
If Ron already established Kenny's only second Tengen in barriers, it makes sense he'd be able to do that after 1,000 years of this technique. It's not that he can do it. It's that like it's just such a hand wavy way to get it. Like him being able to do some shit you can't with barrier techniques is not a problem. But like just because he's really good at barriers, if I then write in, and thus Tengen could escape death due to his manipulation of the barrier technique. Death. It's like you can't just like. Yes, he's really good at barrier techniques. Yes, he can do a lot of things with his curse technique. I don't think that justifies any and everything that he can do with barriers, personally speaking. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, what a chapter! What a discussion! WW Naruto discussion. Like Loki, kind of carried, but that's whatever. I'll be so dead ass, man. I told you this before, but reading Naruto has dramatically made me less depressed about JJK ending. When I was like, there's still shit to talk about. Fuck yeah! There's still other series out there. And I
was so worried, bro. I thought it was just JJK. That's funny.
I mean, okay. Anyway, I'm curious what the next phase of Honored Ones is gonna look like. I'm excited. I had to like double check just to make sure I wasn't lying. I'm excited.
I'm glad you're excited. That is a good thing.
I'm excited too, Chris. I'm glad you are too, man.
I'm happy you're happy, gang. Like good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, I'm happy you're rocking with Naruto, man. I'm happy it's changed your life for the better.
I don't know if I said all that.
Made you a stronger, more caring human. You understand now what empathy truly is.
And I've been deploying it.
Yeah.
I've been deploying ballistic level empathy.
we have been deploying empathy hard as fuck. But yeah. By the way, chat, in case you guys are interested and want to catch up, I'm gonna make the decree now. Creams will not read a single chapter past 244. That is where we will be by the next Honored Ones episode. Cool? Cool.
Wait, 244.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll write it in here.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, Mikey also wrote it. Awesome. Yes,
Yep,
sir.
yep.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm probably going to start reading right away, just to be honest.
Pace yourself, gang. But yeah. That's funny. But yeah, hey bro,
yeah.
read at your own risk, gang. You got 60 chapters to work with, bro. Pace yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening.
Yep. See you later, chat. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Members, we will see y'all this Thursday.
For Minecraft Thursdays. If we did this shit on Wednesday, it'd have a better ring to it. No. An M isn't a W.
What?
Never mind. Yeah, I meant Monday. Fuck. Minecraft Monday. That would have been... We'll see you on Thursday. Fuck. We'll see you on Thursday. If you remember, I got so defensive so fast. Let me relax.
Oh shit, dude.
We'll see you, members, on Thursday for the Minecraft stream, and we will see you guys next Sunday for the second to last chapter of JJK.
Sunday.